And we're live, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Will, joined as always by my faithful co-host and amazing prestidigitator to figure out what we were going to have going on with organized play. Aramis Prez. Aramis, sir, how are you tonight?
That's a word I haven't heard before.
Prestidigitator. I'm full of large words.
Prestidigitator. I'll have to remember that one.
Thank you. Yes, that's how I roll. So anyway, how's everybody doing tonight? We are glad to be here. Real quick, we want to say we are sponsored by Flights 2. You can see their logo right next to Commander Craft at the top of the screen. We'd love to have you check them out. They're in Albany, New York. They don't have really an online presence, but you can check out the store at magicthegathering.net. And if you're ever in the area, you got to stop in there. It is one of the most awesome stores. He has so much great product. He's got Black Lotuses. He's got everything in there. So you're not going to want to miss that. He's just now announced that they're starting their pre-orders and pre-release for New Capenna. So you're going to want to sign up for that. And we will be in that store doing this show live, April 20th, right, Aramis? So a couple of weeks from tonight.
Yep.
So we're very excited about that. We are joined tonight by our returning champion after a 1-week hiatus. Jake is here. He's got Tatiova. We're all rather happy about that. Jake, how are you, sir? That's incredible.
Doing good. Just want to.
There he is.
To the Cantrip Cartel Commander Hour, where I get some friends of mine come in and they try and beat my really good decks.
That's what's happening. We're having a blast tonight. And we are also joined by our regular Apollo. How are you, my brother?
I'm doing quite well tonight.
Well, so since we know that Jake is playing Tatiova, Jake, feel free to set your commander in spell table. We are going to go... Wow, lots of glare. We're going to go ahead tonight and do a Rule Zero conversation because Aramis and I and Apollo all brought multiple decks. So, Jake, why don't you tell us a little bit about what your deck is, and then I'll have Aramis introduce Rule Zero and the conversation we're having. So, bake her away, Toys. Do as the kid says.
So, Tatiova is a highly synergistic ramp deck focused around Tatiova, early game ramp, and then incidental card draw either through her or through a lot of cards in the deck that hope to assemble either a winning line where we get out like Avenger of Zendikar and make a bunch of big plant tokens, take an extra turn and swing, or take infinite turns. The deck pretty commonly can win like between 6 and 7, and then good games are going to be like turn 5. We start really going crazy.
All right. So with that in mind, we should have the Rule Zero discussion. Gentlemen, How are we feeling? What are we thinking? Aramis, go ahead. Lead this discussion.
Oh, I get to go first. Okay. I brought a handful of decks to the table tonight.
Well, now, why don't you introduce what Rule Zero is in case somebody's new?
Sure.
Yes.
The basic premise of the Rule Zero conversation is to sort of lay the groundwork as to what kind of a game everybody's looking to have tonight. If you want something faster, something a little more dragged out, infinite combos, are we doing CEDH, something like that. And then sort of picking decks based off of what the table decides, because in the end, we want to make sure everybody has an enjoyable game. And some of the best games are when every deck gets to do the thing, and then whoever comes out on top at that point is who comes out on top, and there's no feel bads. We're trying to really avoid the feel bads. That's the basic premise of Rule Zero.
Okay. So why don't you go ahead and take us out? What are you thinking?
Well, I brought a few different decks tonight.
Or should I go first since I have two, and then we can kind of decide
whichever
together?
Yeah. Whatever you want.
Well, I brought two that are ready to go. I thought both would be kind of good, and I haven't played either in a while, and they're a little higher power. I brought Corvold, and I brought Atraxa. So, do with that what you guys will.
Why don't you tell us what the decks do, and we can make a decision based off of that.
Corvold is designed to be sort of mid-rangey, but it also makes sacrifices happen. Sacrificial, make you sacrifice, make me sacrifice. When I sacrifice thing, Corvold gets to counter, and I get to draw a card. Atraxa is counters and planeswalkers and doing all the Atraxa type things. So it proliferates at the end of every turn, has a lot of cards in there that'll give counters to other things as well as, to planeswalkers. So
Okay. Is there one that you prefer to play?
I was thinking Corvold would be a better match with Atraxa on standby. I think Corvold's a little lesser powered. But again, depends on what the table wants to do.
I mean, is everybody else cool with the dragon?
I haven't played
Apollo?
against Corvold in a while.
Sure, I can force
All
it,
right.
or I can counter a Corvold just as easy as anything else.
All right.
Corvold it is.
All right. So Aramis, what are you thinking?
Well,
game 2 will have Atraxa.
Yeah. I've got, like I said, I got a handful of decks that I brought. I brought 6 to choose from tonight. Most of them are right around the range of what Tatiova is. A couple of them are above that to a certain extent. So I brought Nethroi, which is like Abzan Reanimator. Likes to get stuff in its graveyard and then use Nethroi to just bring a whole bunch of creatures back at once to get all kinds of value. We've got Admiral Beckett Brass, which is pirate tribal, but also has a treasure sub-theme. Likes to make, a lot of treasure tokens and try to, there's a couple of alternate win conditions based around artifacts, so that's in there. We've got a Rixmathes, the Slumbering Isle. So this is kind of a sea monster deck. It's another Simic deck, so I don't know if you want to have 2 Simic decks at the table, but it does have a couple ways to generate infinite mana, but it really only has one way to really abuse those, and that's to sort of, it'll cast a blue sun zenith for like a bajillion to deck somebody. That's basically one of the ways that it wins if it's not going to run you over with big sea monsters. There's a few different like mass bounce effects that generally affect everybody else and not me. So to clear the path for my big sea monsters to go through and kill people. We have got Gen Arcanum Weaver. This is a Mardu enchantment deck. Likes to get enchantments in the graveyard and use the commander to swap out enchantments that are in play for enchantments that are in the graveyard. So like, if there's a particularly good enchantment like Elspeth Conquers Death that I've used and it's already in the graveyard, I can swap out some other lesser enchantment to bring that back to get the trigger again to exile something nasty, or say somebody milled my Overwhelming Splendor. I can swap that out to get it back on the yard.
The comma's not an option, Vic. Shut up.
Zakama's not here tonight. I did bring out Yidris Chaos. I know that's a hard deck to play on screen.
Yeah.
I have not played it in a while.
I think you're going to play it on 420 for sure.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But it's 4-color chaos. So basically, it's got a lot of really powerful enchantments that will basically change the way the game is played. So like, you'll cast a spell and the spell you cast may not necessarily be the spell that resolves, and spells that resolve may not necessarily stay on your side of the board. There's also a heavy cascade theme in this. So I could have a turn where I'm casting like I'll pay the mana for one spell and then getting like, 6 spells off of it. So this can have really big turns, really long turns.
Yeah.
But weirdly, like there's like some of the times it'll have these big turns, but like nothing will really end up happening. But it can have some very powerful turns. And then I brought Omnath, Locus of Creation. It is a landfall deck. It's abusing landfall triggers day in and day out. It's got Omnath, it's got Field of the Dead, it's got Avengers Zendikar. It's just basically get the enablers and then just get as many landfall triggers out as possible. So whatever you guys want me to play, I'm totally fine with it.
What is your fastest deck? Because here's the thing. He said he goes off on turn 5. Or at least something that can whiteboard and spot remove.
Well,
that would be my thought.
I'm not looking specifically to meta against him, but I want to...
I think I've seen your white deck.
In fairness, every deck should have a healthy amount of removal in it.
Yes, this does not. What are you leaning towards, Aramis? Other than Yidris, I really think Yidris on screen is just it's oppressive. It's like, what are we doing here? It's turning off other screens. It's it's up to you guys, of course, but
I mean, if I had to pick a deck, I'd probably be leaning towards either Nethroi or Rixmathes for decks I haven't played too much. If I wanted to go for raw power, I'd say Omnath. But like I said, I have no preference tonight. So
whatever. I say save Omnath for game 2. That because I'm going to save Atraxa. The same reason I kind of like Atraxa for game 2 in case he wins. We've got Why don't you play Well, you played a Rick. Which one's Ricksmithies? Is that the?
It's the Simic. It's the Simic Sea Monsters.
Yeah. Why don't we play the other one? Because we already have a Simic deck. Why don't we play the?
Go with Nethroy. All right.
Yeah.
So Abs and Reanimator.
Yeah. What do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right,
I was
Apollo.
gonna suggest that too.
Apollo, what are you thinking?
All right, so I have Simic tokens. With the new and updated, with some new updated cards from Kamigawa Mirror Box, and
Okay.
it pretty much now the idea of the deck is to take everyone's legendary creatures and make a lot of clones of them because that seems fair. The next one is the one I've been playing a lot recently, so I really kind of don't want to play it. It's my Is it Spellslinger deck. A lot of these I've been trying to fine tune these past couple weeks so that they've changed somehow, but I'd rather not play the Is It one.
Okay, we'll take it out.
Yeah, I have Dimir Zombies. I really like Dimir Zombies, but it's pretty straightforward. And I also have Gruul Dragons, which I haven't played on stream yet, but it's the weakest of all of the decks that I have. But it's also pretty straightforward and brainless.
I think your Simic deck's your most powerful, isn't it?
The Simic deck is right now, I would say it's tied with the most powerful with my Is It deck.
But I would say too is like because that was the big decision against Sir Ricksmithies is that we have a Simic deck at the table.
Yeah.
I think why not give your girl
I would say,
here's the thing: he's going to target Aramis and I before he targets you.
well, that's a little presumptuous.
I can play Gruul Dragons.
Are you sure? Is that what you want to play?
What I want to play is Simic, but we already have a Simic deck.
Talking about me.
Yeah.
I don't target anybody.
And here's the thing: if he wins, then it's your Simic, my Aramis is Simic, and Aramis is Omnath, and my Atraxa. I'm just saying.
If he wins, let's just all play Simic.
Yeah, exactly.
Will, do you have a Simic deck?
I don't have just a pure Simic, but that's next.
So
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to set the screen up to see who goes first. So let me get to the dice thing here. Let me get my dice rolls should show up in chat again. Thank Lord.
And tokens. I have my Simic tokens.
All right, so I'm going to roll the chat. I'm going to roll the dice here. Ooh, 5 times. So not much will change, I don't think. Once, twice,
Here's my
3,
dragon token.
4, and 5. Ooh, Aramis goes first.
This is okay at best.
I disagree. I don't like this.
All right, Aramis, are you keeping?
Okay?
I'm still shuffling.
It's saying you're quiet. I pumped you up a little bit, so
Who's quiet?
because you were a little quiet, but I threw a little gain on you. So
Who, me?
No, on Jake.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say I wouldn't be surprised if I was quiet because I'm sick.
All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. Let me switch our shot to the no cam. Ah, that's just me. Is that it? No.
Are we mulliganing to 6?
Ouch.
I was going to think about that. I wanted to propose that, guys. Here's the thing. Because we don't have you shuffle, I'm fine with going to 2 mulls for 7 because we're not shuffling. And then if you have to go to 6, you shuffle.
I feel like that would. I mean, nothing against anybody here, but I feel like that would incentivize people to try to mulligan for a specific hand since they know they're keeping 7.
Okay.
I think the one free one I think is fine.
Okay.
But after that, people are gonna be like, well, I have a chance.
And it's your
of
choice to shuffle. All right. Well, we'll make it your choice to shuffle because it does kind of, if you're land screwed and you didn't shuffle well.
I don't like the whole not shuffling thing because there's a lot of times where I get a good opening hand and it's like it sucks knowing that the good cards in that hand I have to mulligan away aren't available for my redraw.
Yeah,
well, they are. You would shuffle afterward. You shuffle when you choose your 7.
My second hand.
Oh.
Like when I mulligan the first hand away, the way we usually do is you set those 7 cards aside.
And right.
7 new ones.
Right.
Right.
Those 7 cards aren't like if my Explore is in my opening hand, I'm like, I can't keep this. Well, now I can't draw Explore from my opening hand, which it's a 1% chance I get it. It just kind of
Right.
It drops to 0.
It just is better from a stream quick perspective.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know.
It's not that big a deal. I mean, I'm only here to crush you guys, but it's not big.
Oh, that's good. We love hearing that. Thank you.
I'm
Words can't
going to keep this hand.
I will keep as well.
I will keep.
This deck is shuffled, so I'm gonna shuffle it for a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Because I know I ripped all of these decks apart to try to optimize them. I have I don't have it in the deck yet, but I have an Inferno. The Dungeons and Dragons red dragon.
Oh, in front of the star mounts?
Yeah, Inferno of the Star. I have an Inferno of the Star Mounts in the way.
Yay!
So, Aramis, you gonna pick up Pioneer decks? I'm really been enjoying it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get one put together and start practicing with it.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. I recommend.
Well, I wanted to get into Pioneer when it first came out, but then
There
I
was
think
no reason to.
well,
I
there-
had
there-
3 or 4. And then
initially there was the initial reason I didn't when it first came out was that remember they were like, we're gonna have this initial ban list and we're gonna be super aggressive with banning for the first like 6 months. And I was like, well, I'll wait till the format calms down and then decide what deck I want to play. It calmed down, and like 2 weeks later, the
All those
world
cards are
ended.
visible.
Yeah, watch your card
Oh.
slap.
My
Apollo.
bad.
I don't care. Just don't show me your hand. Well, yeah, I remember there was a lot of talk about how it was just combo winter in Pioneer for a long time. It took them a long time to get it
Yeah.
to where it wasn't just a trash format.
But I
and
do
that's
like
absolutely the worst time to be playing.
yeah, but I do like the way that they did that because they're like, we don't know how this format's going to work. Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. Let's let them break it, and then we'll take the broken stuff out, and then we can go from there. So I think they
Apollo,
did it the
weren't
right
you
way.
weren't you the one who said I could shuffle with a 100-card deck, no problem?
Yeah, I can.
You've been sloppy all night now, man.
I'm
That's the
keeping my
second.
hand. I'm keeping my hand.
No, I just watched you like drop 3 cards out of your
I
little...
dropped no cards.
You
Okay,
did
hold on.
too. We will go to the tape,
It
sir.
is amazing how much shade Will is dying to throw.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at it, really.
My thing is that I like to put it on the table to flatten the cards again.
Mhm.
But
Ah,
I'm ready to go.
All right.
I like shuffling it when the cards are crisp. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
yes. All right,
I'll
I guess
resolve-
you're up, Aramis.
Go for the draw. Actually, that's not bad. So I'm going to be
Wait,
leading
no,
off
Soul
first.
Ring. Soul Ring,
No.
Mana Crypt. Six.
Even no. There's no mana crypt in this deck. There is a soul.
I
Ring,
do
but
have a mana crypt.
Dude,
I
Mana
will
Crypt's
play.
Like $145.
It
That's
is.
why I have one.
I got mine out of a pack. I was so happy.
I'm
Sandstep
glad to
Citadel
get $100 for
pass.
mine. I'll play the best land in the game, and then I will suspend a search for tomorrow.
You suspend
Okay.
that search.
Oh, I didn't. I thought you were gonna play Basic Island.
Right.
Pass the turn.
All right. I am going to play a Terramorphic Expanse, crack it, and pass turn.
You're up, Apollo. Get them Gruul Dragons started.
Class?
Mhm.
That's it.
Land pass. Okay.
Well, say we're getting a bit of a video delay on.
Yeah, Apollo, yours is delayed again.
Is it late again? Oh, I have
Well,
the stream.
Well,
I
hold
have
on.
the stream open. Let me rejoin.
Okay.
So it's land,
Well, you
Mountain
can
Barbarian
rejoin
pass.
and you can go.
Yeah, I'm going to untap.
Yeah, Will,
My
can
next-
you take me? I'll jump back in.
Yeah.
I will follow up my Sandstep Citadel with a Llanowar Wastes. I'm going to tap that for colorless, and the Citadel for white. I will cast an Arcane Signet, and that will be my turn.
Hey, he's back.
I will go to my upkeep. I'll remove a suspend counter. Draw a card. I'll play an island. And I'll pass the turn.
P the T.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a Blood Crypt. I'm going to shock it in.
Excuse me.
It's just a stack of tokens. Yeah, so unfortunately I can't have the stream open while I'm playing with you guys.
That's all
That's
right.
okay.
It's
So
all
much
good,
lag.
sir.
I'm gonna Lotus Cobra. Turn.
Ooh.
Card.
Oh shit! I dropped a card. Keep draw. Yeah, I don't like this card. But I need better ones. All right. Force return. I'm gonna tap 2 and level up Barbarian class.
Sounds
Ooh,
good.
That's my turn.
Level up, level up.
Level up, level up, level up.
Barbarian
Spell
class is level 2.
Spell table says that the barbarian class is a Hasdur the Abbot from Homelands.
So level 1, if I were to roll 1 or more dice, roll it again and take the higher roll. So it gives me advantage. Number 2 says whenever I roll a die, target creature gets +2/+0 in menace. Level 3, all my creatures gain haste.
Okay.
Whenever you roll 1 or more dice.
Yeah. Throw
Yeah,
it many
1 or
dice
more dice.
+1 and ignore the lowest roll. That's a decent card. All right, so I'll untap.
Yeah.
I will draw. Okay. I will play a Vault of Champions. I will tap
Nice
the
little
Llanowar Wastes for colorless, the Citadel for green, Champion Vault for black, Signet for whatever. I will cast Polychronos Unchained.
land. Oof.
Nice.
So he'll enter with 6+1/+1 counters, and then if damage will be dealt, it gets prevented, and then that many counters are removed, and then I can pay mana to fight, and he's got escape.
Counterspell?
I don't want you to be able to fight my Tatiova when I play it in 3 turns.
So counter it.
mean,
You get to untap anyway. It's not like it costs you anything. You get
Yeah,
untapped next.
Absolutely cost me something, Will. Shut up.
you shut your whore
I'll
mouth.
tell you what, Aramis. I'll make
Yes.
you a deal. If you promise to not fight Tatiova, you can have a Polychronos.
I mean,
But you said we should treat you like the arch enemy, man. You're talking out of both
You
sides
should.
here. So I don't.
I never said I wouldn't politic. That's Aramis' choice. I
I'm
may or may
not-
not have a counterspell.
I'm not super attached to Polychronos. I mean, it's a big, huge early game threat. I mean, I could be hitting your Tatiova. I could also be hitting that Lotus Cobra. I mean, I have targets everywhere. So
He's gonna hit Tatiova and Lotus Cobra.
I'm okay. I'm okay if you
the
counter. I'm not going to hold it against you.
Yeah, and it goes
I
into
don't
his
care if you do or
graveyard,
don't.
which means
Yeah.
and he gets it back from his graveyard anyway. You
I am
kinda do him
a
favor either way.
reanimator deck, so it's like in my graveyard is kind of where I want creatures to be.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take out. I'll cast a foily counterspell.
Ooh, I
just
sold
keep
2
going.
of those for
Ooh.
$75 a piece.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
For you to not have a 6 power on turn 3.
That is a pretty big early game threat. I totally get that. Go ahead.
I forgot to stack my deck with my green counterspells, unfortunately.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and on my upkeep, I'm gonna cast this Search for Tomorrow off of Suspend. And I go get the basic land, right?
Vic says, "Damn." Hey, Pineapple Pizza Hot Pocket TM. Hello. I don't know who that is.
Pineapple Pizza, Hot Pocket TM.
I'll go get.
It's a
I will
YouTube
get-
person. All right. I'm cool with that. Oh, wait. No, they're Twitch. Never mind.
Well, then we don't like them. We don't like Twitch people.
We don't like
I love Twitch people. Are you kidding me? Twitch people are the better ones.
Here, Pocket Pizza Guy, stop watching this and go subscribe to Cantrip Cartel.
No, don't do that. Well, you should, but stay part of our show, dude. You're not supposed to like pull people away from my stuff. I will end this network right now. Screw you guys. I'm going home.
I will play a Hinterland Arbor. I'm going to tap 4, and I'm going to cast Oracle of Moldiah.
Nice.
I will reveal a Pier's Whim from the top, and then I will play a island for my second land from turn, and then I will pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to play a cool-looking Treasure Vault to give myself a... a green mana off of Lotus Cobra. So I can play a 4-drop.
Aramis, why didn't you kill his Lotus Cobra instead of playing Pelucranos?
Because we were playing against you.
I would have had a
Darn.
removal spell. If the Polychronos had survived, I would have obviously fought the Lotus Cobra. I mean, I would probably try to fight the Oracle as well, but you know.
That's like.
I'm going to play a Dryad of the Elysian Grove.
Ooh, lots of people ramping now.
Yeah.
Everyone's ramping except me.
I'm going to spend 1 to play Ancient Stirrings. 3, 4, 5. I think I will take a Reliquary Tower, and I will play that for turn and put the rest on the bottom in any order. That triggers to give me another, and I'll make this one a green mana as well. And do nothing with it. And pass turn.
I'll untap my fair 2 mana, upkeep, and draw.
My fair 2 mana.
It's not my fault you're playing Gruul.
Well, I mean, I have just as many ram spells as my other deck. I just didn't draw any of them on both mulligans. I'll play a really nice looking forest return, pay 3, and now all my creatures enter with haste.
That's nice.
Nice.
Most of my creatures have haste anyway, so.
Redundancy.
Redundancy.
Right, I'll go ahead and tap my stuff. I will draw for turn. All right, I guess I will tap 3. I guess I'll keep up with the ramp game. I'll cast a Kodama's Reach.
Nice.
You could join my team and just a casual 3 mana on turn 3.
Well, to be fair, until I missed a land drop. I didn't draw a land, but my only ramp was an Arcane Signet, so.
Let's not go on Jake's team. You stick with us, Aramis. Stay with your friends.
Let's see. I
mean, if you want to lose faster, then
Alexa, stop.
You should avoid ramping.
I need a basic forest. Okay.
I think
So
Aramis is Alexa.
Like, are we playing like super casually? Like, should I kind of keep this fun?
Well, it's up to you.
Yeah. We're trying to have fun. I mean, yeah, play to win / have fun. I mean, whatever boats your float.
Winning is fun.
Winning is fun. Accidentally decking yourself in an Omnath deck is also fun. I've done that.
That was funny.
That was awesome.
Vic, I like Simic. I'm thinking of making like 5 different Simic decks.
Simic value engines with no real win con.
I want to make like 4 different Dimir decks. I want Dimir Ninjas. I want Dimir Zombies.
And I will play land for turn. Jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez.
I'm thinking if I want to pass.
You're tapped out.
I'm not tapped
out.
I got mana open. I got 2 mana. I got plenty of mana.
You can save your Essence Scatter.
He could Doomblade my. He doesn't have Essence Scatter. He could Doomblade my girl.
Oracle get rid of Oracle, so because he's casting Taddy next turn, you know that.
I mean, why would you Doomblade the Oracle of Moldaya when you can Doomblade the Tatiova?
True.
I'm gonna pass.
So I will choose to. I'm gonna be friendly with this because I could knock you guys back quite a bit, and I'm choosing not to.
What is that?
Maybe Ruvia. Pier's Whim. It makes each of my opponents sacrifices an enchantment or artifact.
Oh, that would be mean.
That would just take out Dryad, but I'll survive.
Hey, JVA, you should just be my friend.
No, Apollo, cut that out. None of that. He's the champion.
You know
has more than 3 mana.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's kind of fun. The problem is I need to shuffle because I don't want this card. need to shuffle.
Is that Treasure Cruise?
No, it's Walk the Aeons.
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Walk the Aeons. It's
Turns.
Turns.
Yeah.
So I don't want that card.
Turn spell, yeah.
Yeah.
I could play Tatiova and draw a card and maybe hit, or I could keep the ramp going. And I think I'm going to help out Apollo a little bit. I wasn't going to cast this, but I didn't think about that. I could make... So I will cast Pier's Whim. Actually, no. I'm going to play a land. And... Ba-dink. Now I'm going to cast Pier's Whim. And so I'm
Okay.
going to name Will as an enemy, Aramis as an enemy. You know what, Apollo? You can be an ally. You can go get a land
Yay!
and put it into play tapped.
I would
So-
love to get a free land. Wait,
With-
any lands?
Any
It's a
land.
land card, yeah. Any
With
land.
that, with that on the stack, I suppose.
Oh,
Yep.
should I stop searching?
No, well, Jake's gonna be able to search for 2 lands because I'm gonna cast Assassin's Trophy targeting the Oracle of Moldiah.
Ooh. Yeah.
I wasn't, I mean, losing my artifact doesn't really hurt me too much, but I was like, I
think I'm okay with that.
don't feel like I deserve
Okay,
being
so
called
I
a
get-
foe right away.
I don't either.
But it's all good.
I've
It's all
done
good.
nothing wrong.
That's
I'm curious.
that's a basic, right?
Basic land. You do get it untapped.
I do get it untapped. Does that change anything? No, it does not really. I'll go get a forest untapped. Or I'll get a forest untapped because of you, Aramis. And
Mhm.
then I need to pick what land I'm going to get. Realistically, Will, you can start going. I just need to pick what non-basic land I'm going to get.
Do they come in untapped or tapped?
The one from Pier's Whim comes in tapped,
They'll
but the
come
one
in
from the
tapped.
Assassin's Trophy comes in
Okay.
untapped.
You think JV a
Alright.
command tower or rule turf?
We've already got the command
Alright.
tower.
Untapping.
For him, I'd get command, or I'd get Gruul Tower because the command tower always comes into play untapped.
And the
Draw,
Gruul
it's
Turf,
hard to draw.
the Gruul Turf comes in tap, and then you put a card back in your hand, and you've already ramped.
Yeah,
I got it.
I would leave command. I'd
Yeah,
leave the
Gruul's
command tower
Turf
because it's
seems
better.
like a good one to
Rule
grab.
turf seems pretty good.
I'll
Yeah.
send 4 for Rankle.
Ooh,
Send 4 for the Cankle.
rankle the cankle.
Good.
Does it resolve?
I mean, I'm tapped out.
Yeah, no, I'm asking about Jake.
Yeah, it'll resolve for me.
All right.
I'm still deciding what land I want to get.
Player discards a card, each player loses 1 life and draws a card, each player sacrifices a creature. Well, the sacrifice a creature one is probably not the great one to choose.
No, that would be a mistake if I did that. That's not cricket.
I wouldn't mind drawing a card.
Yeah,
I know, that's why I need to draw one too, so. All right. Gonna go to combat. I'm gonna send 3 in the air at Mr. I don't like your enchantment. So I'm gonna send 3 at Apollo or at Jake.
No, it's me.
Yeah,
Me.
So what's the it's an attack trigger on Rankle, right? Or combat damage? It's
combat damage.
okay. So what you picking?
Well, it has to do damage. Oh, did it? Okay. I am not going to make people
did. It
sacrifice
did.
creatures because that would be bad. I'm going to have everybody discard a card and lose 1 life and draw a card.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So I am
Just so
discarding.
everybody
Oh, go ahead.
information, I did put Pier's Whim back on top with my Mystic Sanctuary.
Okay.
So I will be drawing
First-
that card.
Yeah.
I need to bounce one of the lands first. I'm gonna bounce.
Oh.
Mountain?
Okay.
No, I'm gonna bounce a forest. I'll bounce a forest.
All right.
And then
so,
we all have to discard a card first. So I'm discarding
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
discarding
so
that
that's
forest you guys all know about.
Collusion.
I'll discard
Collision Colossus.
Beast with
Death's Oasis.
Okay. And now everybody draws a card and lose a life.
Okay.
God damn it. I still didn't draw a land,
Okay.
which is the whole reason I did that. I just wanted to draw a fracking land. Oh, that's going to be my turn.
All right. I'll untap. Hey, now, how attached are you to that Lotus Cobra, Bill? I will.
I really need it.
Darn.
like,
He has
if
missed land drops, but
yeah, if you
fuck
can
him.
keep it, and to tell you the truth, again, Jake has Tatiova and land for
play.
days.
Tatiova's not in play.
Land for days.
Tatiova's not on the battlefield yet, though.
Yeah, but he's one turn
No,
away,
no,
one or
I
two
only
turn
have
away.
8 mana.
Yeah.
I've only got
Only
8
have
mana.
Only
On
8.
turn 4.
All right. Well, we'll start out with Game Trail, and I'll reveal a forest. Oops.
Cool.
And let's see. You see, you're very friendly with me, but what I'm gonna do is there's
I
2 things
was.
I can do, and one is not very friendly at all, and the other is kind of.
You're not gonna
You know
hurt
what?
my feelings.
I won't hurt
You
your
can take
feelings.
the optimal line, and you won't hurt my feelings.
The optimal line of play is for me to cast Demanding Dragon, and targeting JVA.
So what does that do?
When it enters the field, you have to sacrifice a creature or take 5 damage.
Oof.
Okay.
And then it also has haste, so it's coming at you for 5 damage.
And then
Again, he is the right play on that one.
Yep. I'm okay with that. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And then I'll pass the turn. That's what I got.
Okay, I will untap my stuff, draw a card. Huh, okay. Let me see here. Dragon's kind of gross. Kind of wish I'd drawn a land there. All right, I'm going to tap 5. I will cast Acidic Slime.
Ooh.
Oof. Good.
Oof.
So ETB, destroy an artifact, enchantment, or land. Haste is scary. Lands are scary.
I mean, most of my creatures have haste anyway. I think one of the 2 that don't have haste, it was Demanding Dragon.
Well, if it ETBs, I guess I'll have to ask that first, because I know Jake's out on tap mana.
Oh yeah, no, you're good.
Alright.
Nope.
Okay.
I passed priority.
All right. I am going to target the command tower.
Jake's command tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll float a blue.
And I will move to combat.
Okay, it's gone.
Only would have hit the Mystic Sanctuary.
Yeah, it does less good for him in play than it does in the graveyard if he can recur it with like Crucible or
Oh,
Ramanap.
yeah, he does have Crucible of Worlds and Rune of Excavator.
Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Alright. We will draw. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It does fuck my turn up, though. I don't get to do... 2, 3, 4... I don't get to do Tatiova and then anything else, really. I'll tap 4. And I'll cast Pier's Whim.
We can end hostilities if you let me get a land.
No. You're all foes.
Aw.
All foes? Okay. I
Need
will
flare,
remove my
sacrifices,
Barbarian class.
artifact or enchantment. All right, I don't have any artifacts or enchantments, so nothing happens.
Yep, pretty much.
I
Why
think.
can't we be friends?
1 second.
Actually, I need to not fall behind, and I don't like making this play.
Hey,
so I
Benson.
need to not
Yeah.
fall behind.
You have to sacrifice your treasure vault.
No, that's not. Oh, it's an artifact.
It's an
land,
artifact
right?
land.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, no.
I thought so.
I was like, oh no, I
Sorry,
didn't
no,
realize.
That wasn't the intention.
Uh huh.
You can believe me or not, but it was not the
I
intention.
know. Uh huh.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, wait a minute, isn't that
I was
an
like, wait, is that
artifact?
an artifact? I didn't realize it either. I was like, oh, it's just a land.
I'm in a real pickle, guys. Like, I'm not really, I don't have a whole lot of stuff going on here. I need to get some stiff going.
I say everybody gets to go and look for one land. No.
The problem is
Well,
when you
we-
get stuff going, it just doesn't stop.
Yeah, that's your problem.
If he had named us all
That is the
friend, then we
problem.
would have been able to all search for.
Yeah,
a
I
land.
know. If he had named us all friend, it would have been great.
But he has made his
I think I'm
decision.
I think I'm kind of priced into. I guess I can get. I'll get an ancient. I don't have the life's gonna be a problem. I'll get an ancient tomb though, and I'll try and. Or is that the right? No, I know I do. I'm gonna get a Misty Rainforest, and I'll pass the turn. That way, I can hopefully get Tatiova down next turn and
All right.
get
Untap.
at least one land drop.
That makes sense.
I did miss a land drop this turn, guys.
That sets you up pretty good for next turn. Good setup play.
Drawing one card's okay.
Well, technically two, because you do get one for your draw step.
That's true. This is true.
Easy.
Spitting facts.
It's so true.
Try and get a shuffle in here so everyone can see I'm not stacking, which you can tell by how I'm not doing anything. Pay no mind to the amount of times I've left open mana.
Well,
Kind of set you back a little bit.
yeah, it did. Going to combat.
You're
Gonna send 3 in the air at you again, Jake, because I need to hit somebody.
and you're gonna. I'm at 26. Oof, that seems rude.
Yeah.
You got it.
It's quite
All right.
unkind, sir.
Since I've been missing land triggers anyway,
You
I'm
got
gonna
combat damage trigger.
I'm going to do all 3. So each player must discard a card. Each player must lose 1 life and draw a card, and then sack a creature.
Oh, my dragon.
I'm going to discard Chaos Warp.
I will discard Path to Exile.
I'll
Discard
discard
Kior's
Underrock
Follower.
Rift.
And I'm going to
Each lose a
discard
life.
Lotus Cobra.
We each lose a life and draw a card, right? And
Yeah.
then sacrifice.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, and then sacrifice. I'll sacrifice the acidic slime.
All right. I'm going to spend black and a colorless for Jadar, Ghoul Color of Nephalia.
So, just so we're aware, we are filling Aramis's graveyards with very relevant creatures.
I'm aware of that, but however, I need to draw cards. That's really what it's all about at this point. I need cards.
I do only have 2 creatures in my graveyard at the moment. They're
Right.
both good. They're both good creatures. Don't get me wrong. They're very good creatures.
And on that note, I will go to end step. So at the beginning of my end step, I control no creatures with Decayed. So I create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed.
Good. Seems good.
At least I got something on the board.
You're doing pretty good for the board state that you have, for the amount of mana that you have. You're able to cast some spells.
I mean, this probably won't resolve, but I'll pay 6, and I'll cast Warstorm Surge.
That's pretty gross.
Strong. I got nothing.
Alright.
Yeah, nothing.
That's it. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I'm going to tap my stuff,
I think
draw a
Casper
card.
is win for a third time.
There we go. Okay, I am going to play and crack a Windswept Heath.
Cost 2, right?
What? I missed that.
He said Windswept Heath, which is the fetch land, but I was thinking of the other one. Like Windswept North or something like that, which is a tap 2, fetch 2 planes.
Right.
No, I'm not getting that.
Hey, Riverlyn, how are you? River, this is like my second daughter. So, hey, kiddo.
What am I grabbing? That's a good one. Take a look at my hand real quick.
Don't worry about it. It's either fetch 2 planes or fetch a planes in a forest. I forget which one.
I will get
A lot.
Canopy Vista. Comes in untapped because I have 2 basic lands.
My friend is amazed about how many cards I have memorized.
The number of things you can remember just by seeing the art.
When she started playing.
I have a couple different options.
River,
here.
I've tried to get your mom in the chat, FYI. It's good to see you.
All right, I will tap
Out of context, that sounds weird.
6.
She's Wendy. Wendy's her friend, and she stayed with us during Wendy's birthday.
I will cast Sun Titan.
Oof.
Oh,
I got nothing.
Permanent 3
Yeah,
OS.
when
You don't have a 3 OS, so that's
I
fine.
got a few. I got a couple.
Lands.
he's got his. He could
Lands
get his
count.
damn. He
Oh,
could get his.
permanent.
Yeah, he could also get his signet back.
I have 3 potential hits if it enters the battlefield.
Yeah,
No, it's
I
entering.
got nothing.
I got nothing.
I
All
think
right,
land, I think land's the best call there because it's harder to remove.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the Heath,
Oh.
Yep.
and I'm gonna crack it right away and pass my
Yep.
turn.
Ooh. Ooh.
Cracking it. Go ahead.
Wendy's in chat.
Hello, Wendy. Where is my Triumph? There it is. I'm gonna grab an Indatha Triumph.
I'm gonna tap 5, and I'm gonna play Tatiova.
Here's Taddy.
No,
you go.
what I see is just a. She's so great. She shimmers.
She's radiant. Actually, no, wait, that's an Archangel. Never mind.
I will play a Windswept Heath for turn. Draw.
Are you done?
I'm gonna crack both
Oh.
of these. Oh, fuck.
Ah.
I will lose 2. I'll lose 2 and then gain 2. I'm gonna go get a tropical island.
Terp, or Wendy, wherever you should get Terp.
And a breeding pool, and I will pay the 2 life.
So it's life neutral.
Ah, see, he's
well, no, I
pretty.
go down 2.
Yeah,
it's
but you
gonna be
gain
pretty much-
2 from Tatiova.
Yeah.
Look, if I'm gonna get 1 turn, I gotta freaking make it count.
No, I hear you.
Yes, you do. Not that we're gonna kill you next turn, because I feel like I should leave you alone.
Draw 2. I'm going to pay 3 to cast Harrow.
Jeepers, here we go.
Sacrifice
Land for
a
days.
Sanctuary.
It's up to you if you want to leave him alone.
I will go get 2. I'll go get a forest and an island.
How many lands of yours are untapped?
Look.
Just 3 now?
Just 3 now.
Okay. You've been conveniently leaving 3 mana up every single turn.
Yes, just conveniently.
What? Have I...
Has anybody noticed?
No.
Has anybody else noticed this?
I have had no response so many times. Draw. Draw.
Terp alert.
And then...
We're getting raided by my wife's RuneScape guild.
How many lands did you play this turn? 4?
15,000.
No, because you have to gain life
no,
too.
I got 2 life off of that Harrow. That's it. The fetch lands really counteract a lot of it, and then I also shot down
you're right.
land.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm gonna tap 1, and I'm gonna cast a Sky Shroud Ranger so that I don't have to sacrifice it to Rankle.
I mean, I still have Warthrone Surge.
True.
Do... Yeah, I guess.
Oh dear, they're
Maybe
overtaking the
target.
chat. This is good.
Yeah, I don't think I can get. I don't think I could avoid playing Tatiova. I think I needed to do it, but I
I
also
know.
think.
I mean, you have plenty of lands.
Because Rankle is going to for sure.
Not
hit
swing
me.
at you. Nope.
Well, I mean, you can
Well, you're
still
gonna make me sack
activate.
a creature. Yeah, you're gonna make me sack a creature. I'm gonna have to. So I don't want to sacrifice Tatiova. I want to have a chance of protecting her.
You're 3/3, right?
That's tough.
Taddy's a 3/3. Yeah.
3/3.
Still my favorite card from Dominaria.
RuneScape is so addictive.
I-
Oh, jeepers. Don't encourage him,
Might
Vic.
just be on the recast plan. Go ahead. I'll pass the turn. I think I'm just gonna be on the.
On your end
Tatiova
step,
plan.
I'm gonna worldly tutor.
Ooh, what you fetching?
I'll show you guys when I fetch it.
Oh,
my-
whenever I cast a tutor, I usually have a plan.
I kind of have a plan too, but it's a matter of like, what's going to work best, because most of the time I know what's in this, but because really what I would love to get probably doesn't work right now because of the fracking, the way the lands are. I might tutor a goddamn Land of War elf.
You get a free sack outlet every turn. You know what I really hate
This
is that
board state brought to you by Sprite.
in Magic Arena, whenever it never lets, even if I have full control on, it never lets me retain priority, so I can sacrifice the tokens after they've attacked.
I'm gonna put Raminac Excavator on the top.
Yeah, you have to set a stop at the end of combat.
There's some real bullshit in that.
Yeah, because I have full control on, and then after the decay trigger, it turns it off and skips it.
Yeah, you have to set a manual stop.
All right, untapping.
Even with full
Upkeep.
control, it sucks.
Draw. I am so surprised that card was what I drew. That's amazing.
Is it a land?
I'm gonna spend 3 for Raminap Excavator. That I'm gonna play Treasure Vault because god damn it. Or no. Yeah, Treasure Vault's fine.
Come on, Piers Whim up top.
Yeah.
Going to combat.
do you
Don't
mean?
take it personal, app.
What do you mean again?
I'm gonna send
The third
5 at Apollo, I'm gonna send 5 at you.
If you
'Cause
send
he's-
that, if you send the Rankle at me, I will just blow it up next turn.
I've got to draw a card. Well, that's true. He doesn't
Sun
have a
Titan
flyer,
doesn't have
does he?
flying. Sun Titan doesn't
That's
have flying.
Yeah, and you know what? He's gonna start gaining life. I'll send out 5 at Jake.
You gonna let him hold this game hostage?
Or no,
You gonna
2.
let him hold this
2
game
to
hostage?
Apollo and 2 to Apollo and 3 to Jake.
Yeah, Aramis is sitting there pretty.
You know, you
Well,
gotta
I mean, I'm
make friends where
He
you
only
can.
has one of
I'm
those
losing-
player
Player game.
drops.
I'm losing the Sun Titan. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know, fair point.
So
All
what are
right,
the
so-
triggers this
Go to
time?
20.
I am going to do
Take the 2 from your decayed boy.
You doing this
Oh.
three again?
oh my gosh. Wait,
Yeah,
can
you
I
can
order
sacrifice-
I can order the trigger, right? So I can sacrifice the decay. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do all
Yep.
3 again.
So we discard first, then draw, then sacrifice.
Yes.
I-
So
I'll
I'm gonna
discard-
discard and raise Forerunners because he's not gonna do me any good.
I'll discard Guardian Project.
sacrifice nothing.
I'll discard a land.
I'm sacrificing my
Card.
decayed creature and then drawing a card and
Sacrifices
losing a
Sun
life.
Titan.
Yep.
I drew my card and I
Oh,
sacrificed Sun Titan.
card. Noise. Let me know on your end step, Will.
Going to end step.
I'm gonna Nature's Claim that Warstorn.
Oof.
Could you let it have? I was legitimately gonna kill the Rankle.
Oh, we've got a
I'll
follower.
tell you
We
what,
got
I'll
a
tell you
couple
what,
followers.
I'll tell you what. We're playing
No,
politics.
no. You said
Playing
you
politics?
wait. Apple, you said you weren't going to touch my Rankle if I didn't swing him at you.
I
You
didn't
didn't
say
say
I
anything
wasn't
about
gonna
Decayed.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna kill it if you didn't.
Dude, come on.
He said
You
he's
know that
definitely
was the
going to if-
spirit. You should
Yeah.
nature's claim Tatty, and you know it.
He's
And you know you should nature claim Tatty.
So-
kind of got you there.
Can I interject
yes.
here? I'm
Yes.
Switzerland. I'm neutral. I have no interest in this whatsoever.
Yes, of course.
Kill whatever you want.
Look, guys, I'm at half my starting life total, which I'm not upset. You guys should target me, but I gotta start playing some. Apollo can play like 2 creatures with haste and kill me next turn.
That is true.
I'm just
What's that?
saying, dude, Apollo, you should not be swinging at Rankle. Rankle is the only thing keeping him under control.
I mean, he has killed 2 of my creatures with Rankle, so I guess that sort of leans me in the direction of letting you kill Rankle.
But it also has helped all of you, has it not? Has anyone, even me, I haven't been able to get a presence on the board. Rankle was out there strictly to give me time to draw land. Because,
It's an
god
instant,
damn
right?
it.
But I'm the one that let you get a land, Apollo.
Ooh.
Wait, is it a land? You
No.
blow up my thing and get a
Well,
land?
no, with the Piers Whim.
The Pierce Whim.
No, with the
Yeah.
Piers Whim, I gave you a land. Look, man, you can't keep that thing. You have too many thighs in your deck. Kill it. You gain 4 life.
It's not like I
Oh,
have, like 2 or
now
3
you can
haste
do
flyers,
Tadiova.
right?
Yeah, Apollo, you could do Tadiova, man. I would do
I
Tadiova.
can't. The Warstorm Sword is dead.
Oh, that sucks.
Alright, I'm gonna untap.
Don't forget your 4 life.
Oh, I get 4 life? Ooh,
Yeah, you gain 4 life over that.
Yes.
That
See,
is the
that's basically a fair trade.
that's the
I
trade.
mean, I wasn't gonna kill Tatiova, to be honest.
Was or was not?
I know, but you can kill me. You can also just kill me.
Yeah, he is in player removal range. Well, almost.
Off return.
And as we've experienced, Apollo is very much a like letter of the law, not spirit of the law kind of player.
Yeah, because no shit, Apollo. You had a deal with me, and you kind of were like, "Well, I didn't say." Listen here, lawyer boy.
Letter of the law. All right. We'll go with Kaluth, the Unrivaled Ancient.
That's a big boy.
River and Pineapple, thank you for the follows, guys. I meant Pineapple. I'm sorry I didn't see it.
What the hell is this thing?
That thing is
Oh,
insane.
God.
It's horrible.
It's a flying haste 4/4 that ramps me some
A
some manas.
bunch. Although you can
Yeah.
only use it to cast creatures, right?
I can only use it to cast creatures.
Oh, and if
That's
only he
man,
was
that's
playing a
Pineapple
dragon deck with creatures.
I've got no response.
Neither do I.
He's about to get 4 mana.
So speaking from a third party, if you will, from your own deck,
Oh, here we go.
Jake, if I give you any
Yeah,
wiggle room,
yeah.
how much of that wiggle room will just spiral out of control?
He's going off next turn, guys. You know he's going off next turn. We all know he's going off.
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. My hand, with the right draw, the hand is not there. I don't have. It's not in my hand. It's not in my hand. But
So you only need one card to draw.
Now that I have like 10 mana, like we are at the point where like there are live wins on this deck with some RNG, but it's not in the hand. I'll tell you that. And I will not be upset. I did blow up your Warstorm Surge. I will not be upset if I get hurt. That's fair trade.
And to be honest, okay, do we want to play Tatiova next turn? I'm just saying. This question needs to be asked.
This game is far from over.
I know,
Does Tatiova dead?
No.
but if we get Tatiova out, yeah, then
Just
So
he could just
Kaluth, the
recast.
Unrivaled Ancient is coming at you for 4 damage.
Alrighty. I'll take the 4.
It's gonna
He's-
ramp me 4,
I'm
and I'll
not gonna be
play.
upset.
Yeah, it'll ramp me 4, and I'll play Dragon Speaker Shaman.
Ooh, make the dragons
Costs 2
cheaper.
less.
Yeah, dragons cost 2 less.
Okey-dokey.
Until the next turn when I make you sacrifice one of those.
You'd be surprised which one I sacrifice.
True. Are you all set there, sir?
Oh god,
Yeah, I'm done.
that thing could make 6 mana in a turn.
Untap,
Yeah.
draw. Okay, I will play a swamp. I figure out my lands here.
Can you guys hear my card flicking? I'm not sure.
No,
Not really, no.
Okay.
I'm just
hear it.
excited that I'm just excited to have 4 mana again. Big fan of 4 mana. Would like 5. Big fan of 5.
Was
But
not my
4 is
intention. That
okay.
was not my intention.
I'm not
Honestly, if I
angry.
had known that Treasure Vault was an artifact, I would have made you an ally and let you get a
White,
land.
white.
Oh, see, that would have been
Black,
sweet
black,
of you,
black.
and I would have thought of very kindly of you,
But I
and you
didn't.
would have a lot more You would have a lot more life right now.
Okay, I'm doing stuff. I'm going to tap the
dear.
land. I'm tapping the Llanowar Waste for green, taking a damage, going to 34. Tapping the forest, 2 swamps, Indoth the Triumph for black, Canopy Vista, and Vault of Champions for white.
Oh,
I am
boy.
casting Eerie Ultimatum.
Oh, that's
Oh,
always fun. So
wow.
I'm actually on the fence right now of making this deck, but I just don't have enough ramp for this deck.
Fierce Guardianship.
Oh, that's fun.
I'll respond with Swords to Plowshares on Tatiova.
Oh. Hey, Jake, that bought you some goodwill. That really did. That bought you some goodwill.
There you go.
On
guys.
my part, I'm gonna say that right here. That bought you some severe goodwill.
I had to go for it.
I don't know what you think
Yeah,
there,
absolutely.
Apollo, but
I had to go for it. I mean, it wasn't gonna be the
You done,
best
Aramis?
ultimatum out there, but pass.
That was 3 creatures, right? Sun Titan, the Ulamog guy, and your Acidic Slime. The
Sun
Acidic
Titan.
Slime would've hurt.
It would have been Sun Titan, Polychronos, Windswept Heath, Guardian Project, Death's Oasis, and Arcane Signet.
Oh, you get all permanents, right?
please
Yeah.
don't spend my money, Wendy. Please don't spend my money. Please don't spend my money. She's gonna go back to spending You know, I gotta make that a lot. Yeah, I gotta make that shorter.
It's also really loud.
Is it really? I turned it down.
Okay. It's quite loud.
Should have played my other.
Oh.
All right, I'm
card,
gonna
not-
cast Mana Vault. I'm gonna tap it to cast Tatiova. Any of that is all that resolve. We good?
I mean,
tap to play Tatiova? How many? 3. Oh,
He's
you
like a-
tapped a lot more than Manifold.
1,
I thought-
3, 4, 5, 6,
No,
7.
no. So what I heard was I tapped Manifold and I summoned Tatiova, so I was very confused.
Yeah. Didn't you guys read Mana Vault? It says tap to add 3 or tap to put your commander into play.
Oh, of course.
Right. They should make one
All right,
that does that.
No, they shouldn't. Shut up, Will. Play 11. Draw.
It's called Jeweled Lotus.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, Riverland Botridge will hit by a shield. Great.
3 visits.
Yes, River. That is Wendy
3
hitting me
visits.
with the shoe.
I have
Ooh.
pulled close to 12 packs of Commander Legends, and I've not gotten a single visits.
I love that
opened-
card.
I opened a box and got one.
I'm so glad they reprinted it because I didn't want to buy the fucking $200 one. Oh, did you guys see? They announced some secret lairs today or yesterday or whatever, and Concordia
Yes.
Crossroads is getting a reprint in black border for like $30.
Yes, I'm tempted to
Forty
get that one.
Crossroads? I'm tempted
Yeah.
to get that one. For the
Yep.
rule deck, of course.
Black border, like in my opinion, the art's okay, but a black border Concordant Crossroads for $30, pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 50 now, isn't it?
It's a very
No,
good
the
card.
white border is 50. If you want to get the Legends black border, it's like 120.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, you have to play white border.
And is anybody else tired? Is anybody else tired of Wizards doing the April Fools of we're going to print reserve list cards? Because I am, fuckers.
I haven't heard that.
Or it was somebody. Maybe it was somebody on Reddit, but it was like Wizards is doing reserve list. It's like
And intellectuals, what's the difference between a white border card and a black border card?
white borders were
Look at the
yeah. Go ahead.
That's it?
and just look at your card. It's just a white. It just has a white border instead of black.
Yeah,
like
that's
like
all.
a traditional boring card.
They were printed in what were like
Well,
the
when
numbered
they-
sets.
Duh.
When they were
Yeah.
printing white border, when they printed the cards in white border, they did that to say this is a reprint. So
Right.
they would never print new
Yeah.
cards in white border. They'd only print reprints in white border.
Right.
After a
So-
while, they realized people didn't like the white border that much. But then there are some people who like the like nostalgic aspect of white bordered cards.
I miss the old borders. I love it when they do things in the old
Apollo,
border.
this is a white border card. This is white bordered.
What a white border card is. I just didn't know what it means to have a white border.
Yeah, it
It
basically
means-
means
It's a
card
flex.
from revised, unlimited, 4th, 5th,
Are you
6th,
done,
7th,
Jake?
8th, or 9th editions.
Are
Jake,
you
what's
gonna
your-
make us sacrifice a creature again, Will?
Probably. Because he's got to get rid of one of those.
All right, then I'll cast a Sylvan Safekeeper, so I
Yeah.
can sacrifice a land to give a creature Shroud,
Ooh. All right.
and I'll pass
Are-
the turn.
Okay. Untap.
See, I could have taken out that Rankle Master of Prankles, but
You couldn't though because
But
he's not hurting
that
anybody.
implied you weren't going to. Oh, shut up, Will. He's done like 12 damage to me.
I've done exactly 14 damage to you.
Rankle has hurt the fuck out of me.
Oh, no, I was talking about my dragons have done 14
I'm gonna bring
damage.
Terramorphic Expanse out of the graveyard. Yay, 5th land! Woo!
That you can't tap for mana. Yay!
Well, I can next turn.
Mm-hmm.
This could make it interesting.
Yeah.
I am gonna do a black and a colorless for Dead Man's Chest, enchanting.
The Dead Man's Chest.
I'm gonna enchant your dragon app. So you're either gonna sacrifice Clouth, or you're gonna sacrifice your Give My Dragons 2.
Enchanted creature dies, exile cards equal to the power up top of the unit. You may cast.
So he can basically
Fuck
he can
no.
Yeah.
Non-lands.
So I'm enchanting your
you
creature.
draw
I'm
one of your
enchanting your
cards.
dragon with that. Yes.
I don't have a dragon. I mean, my Kaluth, the Kaluth is a dragon.
Yes, that's what I'm enchanting with it.
Okay.
Clouth.
I
Got
don't
it.
have a dragon, except for the dragon I have.
You know that dragon I have? That's the one I've got, but let's not talk about that right now. Actually. All right. I'm going to then go to combat. And he has no flag. Aramis, I'm going to spread the love just because it has to get through. I'm going to send.
Can you please not make us discard a card? I'm tired of discarding cards.
I don't mind discarding cards.
Discard
I'm gonna send
Shut up.
Now I
Rankle,
have one card left in my hand.
Rankle, and Decayed Zombie at you, Aramis, for 5.
Wow. Okay. I have no
And
blocks.
we're gonna do all 3 again.
Okay.
So everybody has to
Fine
discard a
block, dude.
card.
Discard
It's
Rampant
nothing
Growth.
personal.
Huh.
I'm discarding Torbran.
I'll
Okay.
discard Narset's Reversal.
This is going to be an interesting rulings question then.
Yeah.
What?
All of this happens at the same time, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
But it
does,
goes in
also happens
turn order.
Right.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't go in turn order, but it goes in order on the card.
Okay,
Right.
so I discard a card first, right?
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
I will
but
discard.
Nothing will hit the stack.
Well, I'm going to discard Golgari Grave Troll. And it's got Dredge.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you can. I think you can choose that replacement effect because it will be in the graveyard when you go to draw.
So I
Right.
lose one life. I lose one life either way because that's part of the effect of Rankle. I will Dredge.
Well, wait, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's all happening at once, though, right?
Yeah, but
So-
it's sequential. So this is in the graveyard when I go to draw a card.
yeah,
and
but doesn't it?
happen in order.
It doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't go on the stack. It doesn't hit.
No,
It
this-
doesn't
this-
sit in like a zone and then okay. Because I would think it would hit in a zone and it all. It's you target what's going to be sacrificed. You target what's going to
not
discard.
targeted.
You target.
It's not targeted.
Oh,
You're
okay.
gonna-
Yeah, yeah.
choose-
So
You don't
okay,
target.
It
All
just
right.
happens.
I'm gonna draw a card.
So I will
Yeah,
Dredge
I think you get
6.
to dredge. I could be wrong.
I do
but
think you'd
you
get to dredge.
I don't know what the keyword dredge means.
Whenever I would draw a card,
If you would draw a card, you instead may mill X and put this back in your hand. It's a replacement.
Oh, okay.
effect.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
no, I would say that works.
This is Dredge 6, so I'll mill 6 and return this to my hand. Luminous
And
Broodmaw,
then
Underrealm Lich is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this goes back into my hand.
sacrifice a creature. I'm sacrificing the Decayed Zombie.
So it was
Sacrifice
Luminous.
Dragon Speaker Shaman.
I milled Luminous Broodmoth, Underrealm Lich, Buried Alive, Blood Artist, Soul Ring, and Feyburrow Elder.
Untap, regrowth, emergent, or regrowth ultimatum, cast ultimatum, win game.
I wish. I don't know if I have. a way
And
to-
I'm going. I crack my Terramorphic to go looking for.
I'm not sure I can get back my ultimatum. Maybe I can. I don't remember.
a mountain. Ah, which is oven. That would be helpful right now. And going to second main. Let's see if there's anything I want to do. Give this a good cut. Yeah, I could finally cast my commander next turn.
If it makes you feel better, Will, you have put a serious hamstring on me.
Well, I don't. It doesn't really. I guess that'll be my
Okay,
turn,
I mean, I would beg to differ.
and I will put another.
Upkeep. Draw.
I'm pretty sure Clouth is coming my way now.
I'm still a pretty big threat. I have a lot of mana.
Yeah, we actually kind of have to kill you this turn or get you down wicked low because you're going to gain like a ton of life.
I'm currently not as scary as
I've
you
only
guys
got
think
two
I
cards
am.
in hand.
I got 3 cards in hand, but I need one more land.
I'm sorry. I already gave you one. Don't look at me. Will and Aramis need to give you a land.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna pay 3.
I could have, but I discarded my Path to Exile and I used my Assassin's Trophy on your thing.
I'm gonna cast Furious Rise. It says at the beginning of my end step, if I control a creature with power 4 or greater, I can exile the top card of my library. It's like drawing an extra card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will.
What's it called? Furious what?
Furious Rise. Here, if this helps.
No. It doesn't. I can find it. We can search.
Oh.
I'm just doing it for the people on the screen.
Good card for
So-
Theros Beyond Death.
Yes.
For the sake of the Horde, I'll send Kaluth the Unrivaled Nation at Jake.
For the Horde!
We'll take 4.
Do you have
Ooh.
any response? No. Do you have any response to my attack?
1, 2, 3,
No, he's taking
Nope,
damage.
I
So
have no response.
I'm gonna tap 4 and I'm gonna cast Indomitable Might and pump him 3/3.
Okay, so
wow.
I take 7.
Yeah, and I'm gonna ramp 7 mana.
That's an attack trigger, I thought, not a damage trigger.
It's a damage trigger.
It's attack trigger.
Oh, my bad.
Is that what you
It's
meant to
okay.
do?
That is what I wanted to do. I wanted to ramp
Yeah.
7.
Well, you're only gonna ramp 4
Yeah. No, it's well. I mean, I'm okay letting him rewind. He meant to
unless
do
we
it on the-
rewind. Yeah,
that's what he-
unless
that's
you
what he-
rewind. Yeah.
That's what he meant
Yeah.
to do.
This is
Yeah.
what I meant to do. I
Yeah,
just
it's fine.
Ah, okay.
all right, perfect.
Yeah, he meant
Alright,
to do
so
it
I
in
have
response to the
7.
trigger and then hit me for 7. It changes nothing.
Yeah.
What'd you tap? What'd you use to tap for the 4 though? I thought you only had 3.
I
He's
have-
got the
I
gruel.
I have the Gruul Turf. It's a
Oh,
double
Oh, the
land.
Gruul Turf. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
double land.
Yeah.
Just so I was asking. Just so...
You're
And
welcome.
I'll use that 7 to cast Rondus Range of Ancients.
Nice.
Move to end step. Exile the top card of my library and some Obsidian Chainmaw.
That's a good one.
And I'll pass the end. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, I'll
The
untap.
Obsidian Chainmaw blows up a non-basic land but hits the battlefield.
Wow, Vic, why are we rooting? You're rooting for Apollo now, dude. How about rooting for your favorite hosts? What the hell, man?
Yeah, Jake. Me.
Yeah, technically you're a guest here, sir.
I'll tap 5 for the Golgari Grave Troll,
Nice.
Yerp.
and he gets a +1/+1 counter for each creature card in my graveyard. 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5, 6. He's a 7/7. And then I will tap 2 for Steve,
Sheev!
Nice.
and I will pass the turn.
You good?
I'm good.
Everybody's putting out creatures to sacrifice.
Does
I
Jake
have
win?
bad news for the table. This is going.
Oh,
I
this
don't
is
know if I
it.
win, but it's going to be a very good turn.
Very good turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I lose a life because of the mana vault.
Yep.
Because I'm not untapping it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Noin.
Extra turn?
Time Twister.
Trying to tooth and nail.
Wait, what the hell
Ooh.
is that?
Tooth and nail.
He gets to search his library for 2 creature cards and put them into his hand, or he gets to put 2 creature cards from his hand into play, but since he paid the entwine cost, he gets both effects. So he gets to put 2 creature cards from his library onto the battlefield, essentially. Or, yeah,
So if you pay, what is that?
9.
7, 8, and 9?
9.
Yep.
Okay.
2 creatures directly onto the battlefield. You reveal what
What
you
creatures do you
find,
think?
right?
Yeah,
That's
you
not
have
how
to
your deck
reveal.
works.
I'm gonna get Ramanap Excavator and a Souza.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
So
I'm gonna go.
I'll be honest. Go ahead.
Oh, just keep
Oh,
going.
you go bathroom. I don't have the win, but I have a lot of digging to be done, and I will show you how. So, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to, from my graveyard. Is this the best thing to do? Yeah, I'm gonna play Mystic Sanctuary, putting Haro back on top.
Right.
And then drawing the Haro with Tatiova. So I played 1 land this turn. I'm going to cast the Haro, sacrificing the Mystic Sanctuary,
And you're going to loop that a couple times.
and put 2 lands into play. Yep, I can do this a couple times and refill my hand is what's going to be a lot of it. Basic and basic. Because I'm not going up mana doing this, really. Draw 2. This is technically 3 lands. This is 3 draws to do it this way, so second land for turn. Haro. Cast it. Get 2 basics. Basic. Basic. Draw 2 cards.
And he gets a ton of life.
Draw. Draw.
What we like to call in the business the metric shit ton of life.
Third land for turn. In response to the trigger, I will. Oh, actually, I don't want to do that. I want a blue. I need blue mana. So I'm gonna third land from turn. I'm just gonna cast the. I won't cast. I'll do Misty Rainforest. Sack it in response to the trigger, so I can go get an island. We'll gain 1 life doing that. That's it. That is all 3 land drops for turn. And then I will draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll cast Mana Crypt.
Mana for days.
Mana for days. I don't think I have much to do with it though.
You do have a full grip.
So, I do have full.
Have you
grip.
been taking? Did you been losing life off of the mana vault?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
This was
only
the-
triggered
this-
once.
Yeah, it's the first time it
This was
triggered.
the first turn.
Oh, okay.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess just to try to avoid losing, I will pay 2. I will cast Regrowth. And I'm probably just going to put a counterspell in my hand. Yep, I'll just put counterspell in my hand. And then I'll pass the turn. That's my turn.
All right.
I don't know why I'm shuffling my graveyard. It's actually against the rules.
Yeah, I was about to say it's actually against the rules to shuffle your graveyard.
Untap.
Yep. Game rule
Upkeep
violation.
and
That's
draw.
a concession.
You're
Well,
out.
there is a card that has you shuffle your graveyard, isn't there?
There might be.
I'm
But
pretty
without
sure
doing it, the order of the graveyard is relevant for some cards, although none
Some
in this
cards.
deck.
Yeah.
But
Generally,
See,
generally
I
they don't
win.
care if you mess up the order. of your
Blighted
graveyard.
Woodlands.
I put like 4 or 5 lands into play. That's it. That's all I did.
Refilled your hand, got a counterspell back, so you got to play through a counterspell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast my commander just for kicks and/or giggles.
Small counterspell.
I'm not countering that. I don't give a shit.
All right. It comes in. I have to sacrifice something. So I will sacrifice.
Show a goodwill, sacrifice the dead man's chest.
I will sacrifice Ramanop Excavator.
Really?
Oh, I have ways to get it back. All right.
Just
Going to.
sacrifice your token.
You draw a card. You draw a card off of that, right?
Yes.
Draw a card and get a counter.
Going to combat.
Yerp.
Gonna send. You got no flyers, right? App.
No, it's a 5/5 grounder.
Well, it doesn't matter. I gotta send 3 at Apollo.
Why?
Because or not Apollo, Jake. Sorry, I was looking above me. All right, and all 3 are gonna trigger again. Everybody discard a card.
I have no cards in hand to discard.
Oh, look at you!
I will
So I
discard
will-
a Forest.
Pay a life, draw a card.
Let me get in there. Oh,
Sacrifice Sakura Tribe Elder.
oh wait, we have to discard a card.
I
Damn.
will.
Yeah,
Discard, then
sacrifice
draw,
failed.
then sacrifice.
Yep,
Discard the card.
discard.
I will discard a Souza.
Yes.
I discarded Dragonborn Champion.
Yep. Then you lose a life, draw a card, and then you sacrifice.
Lose a life, draw a card. And then everybody sack a creature. I am sacrificing the Decayed Zombie. So I get +1 and draw a card.
Sacrifice my commander.
Did I play a land?
I
don't
will
know,
bet
just-
non-basics on top if you want to Obsidian Charm all one of them.
Did I play a land? I don't know.
Obsidian Chain Model.
I'm going to play a Maze of Ith for turn.
You played a Blighted Woodland for turn.
Okay, that's good then. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I didn't know. That's why I was like, did I play a land?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a chance to answer before you played it.
Gonna go to end step and bring in another Decayed Zombie. Turn.
Tap, keep, draw. We'll see what the wilds bring me.
Don't blow up any of Jake's non-basic lands unless you can kill the Ramanap.
Yeah.
I'm okay if you. I mean,
Or
all
if you
I
can
have to
exile
do
his,
is
or you can
make
exile
dual
his.
lands.
If you could exile his graveyard, that would be nice.
Has
I'm
the
gonna play 2 lands for
Explorer.
turn. I'm gonna cast my. I'm gonna. Oh no, I
Why
have
did
to
you play 2 lands for a turn?
He played
because I
Explorer.
cast Explore.
Oh, I apologize.
All good. I have to cast Obsidian Chainmaw. I'm gonna lose it, so I'll cast Obsidian Chainmaw.
Okay. You
And
gonna blow up one of my
I'm gonna
lands?
blow up Treasure Vault. Actually, no.
Why?
I'm gonna blow up your Reliquary Tower, Will.
I was like, why my reliquary tower?
You should blow up my things. Blow up
Dude,
my
what
things.
are you doing?
Well, it doesn't matter if I blow up any
Yeah.
of Jake's lands. He just gets them back. I mean, I can blow up Aramis's
But you
lands,
should
but he
not-
can also get them back.
You should not hurt your allies right now.
But it's ETB. He has to, right?
I have to. It's a mandatory effect.
No, but he could blow up one of yours. He's saying that right now it is everybody gets Jake. Jake's machine is online. He's
Yeah.
one
Well,
card
there's
away
no
from
there's no
winning.
So
point.
then okay, how about this? It hurts Aramis less if I blow up one of Aramis's lands. Aramis, I'll kill your Triumph.
That hurts. I need all the mana I can get.
You guys don't know.
I
how
actually needed that mana.
Yeah, I know. It's like Jake is like the arch enemy right now. I'm like,
I
I'm
It's
swinging
not
at Jake.
Listen, I'm
I-
thinking after the game.
Yeah. I get it. I
Alright,
did
so
actually
I'm
need
gonna
that mana.
send 7 at Jake,
And you get 7 mana.
and I'm gonna
I
ramp
will
7
declare
mana.
no blocks.
Alright,
Oof.
I'm gonna move to
Okay.
cast my commander, Vrondus Rage of Ancients.
I got no
7.
response.
7
I'm
plus 2, right?
Yeah, 7 plus 2.
Oh,
no,
5
I
plus
have-
2. It's 5 plus 2. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind.
Alright, and I'll move to end step and exile the top card of my library. It is a Skyline Despot. That's gonna be fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, on tap. Draw for turn.
Like, why would you blow up my shit?
The
listen,
correct
I'm
answer was
just-
to blow
it's
up one of my lands,
useless.
even though it, like, yeah, help. Like, it doesn't do anything, but it also doesn't hurt any of your
Yeah.
allies.
I guess I'll go to combat. Jake's got a full hand and a counterspell, and Benson's got some scary stuff.
4 mana.
I'm the farthest behind right now. I'm 4th in this game.
I don't think I can't tank it though. Isn't that like a 12/12?
It's a 7/7. It
Yeah.
doesn't get bigger with as the creatures in my graveyard change. It gets that many +1/+1 counters underneath ETBs. And I can't cast my commander as long as you got counterspell.
Does your commander kill me? Like my counterspells for I mean, it's fine. You play how you want to play. My counterspells for a very specific thing.
Wait, is it mutate a cast though, or is
Mutate the
mutate an
cast.
ability?
Yeah, it's a
Mutates a
mutating
cast.
creature spell.
Okay.
Yeah, mutates a cast. If I
Oh, I
mutated
have to leave.
the Nethroi onto Golgari Grave Troll, it would be a lethal attack. You'd have to block it or you would die.
I also wouldn't let you get back 10 power.
Yeah, it also has a very nasty ETB.
I mean, you could do it,
Yeah,
force him to use a counterspell.
Yeah, but I well, you blew up one of my lands, so it's going to be harder to do it again.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See, there's that. Damn it.
I probably would have blew up one of his duels because even though he gets it back, it's not like he could fetch for another.
The important part there was not hurting your friends. Like, I mean, you're not
Yes.
gonna hurt my. I've got.
He's got
three
lands
here.
for
You're not
days.
gonna hurt my
Blowing up one of his
fucking-
lands would have been negligible. But I guess I attack Jake for 7.
I will. Man. Apollo, how many cards do you have in your hand?
Jazz hands. I have the Skyline Despot, and that's it. And that's not in my
And
hand.
then
It's on Furious
Aramis.
Rise.
I have 2 cards in
How
hand.
many cards do you have in hand?
2 currently.
2?
I'm at 8.
I'll go to 3.
All right, second main.
I will declare no blockers. Okay.
All right, yeah. So damage happens. I have no effect for damage. Second main. I'm going to tap a white for a cleric class,
Nice.
Okay.
and then green
Oh,
and
crap.
two
Can I go
others.
back?
You want to go back?
Yeah, can I block with my Tatiova? Are you okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Can I use a take back? Because I don't want to die to Mana Crypt in a hilarious way.
you could die to Mana Crypt in a hilarious
I
way.
can't
Yeah.
go to 3. I have to block with Tatiova.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Great, though.
It makes you spend more mana next turn, which I guess
To
is
be
fine.
honest,
Yeah.
think about it though, Jake. To be fair, you
Do you
dying
wanna-
to Mana
Can we
Crypt?
do it for the content?
No,
No, that's
it's
no,
fine.
I'm totally okay with that.
Because this is live, so it doesn't matter anyway. So it's not
Yeah,
like
I'm totally
game
fine
nights.
with you going back to block. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not going to
go
hold
ahead.
that against you.
All right.
We allow 3
I'll
takebacks
block. My
here.
Tatiova's dead.
All right, so I will, I'll cast the cleric class,
So put your
You got
life
it.
back to 10. Yeah.
and then I will tap 3 for wood elves.
Ooh,
Is that good, everybody?
that's good.
Yep. Good for me.
And here comes Jake with his 1 turn, and we're all going to really regret the fact that we let him take 1 back.
I did not have lethal.
So let's see if I would have
Temple
lost.
Garden.
Will, what hurts me?
Evens hurt you. Oh, there you go.
It's
Survive.
a 3.
Yeah.
I would have survived.
But Tatiova costs what, 9 now?
9. She's expensive.
9? 9. Oh, but you have 20 mana.
Yeah, he still has plenty of mana, but it's that much less mana that he has.
Right.
Are you done, Aramis?
Yeah, I'm gonna be done after that. So you did your flip and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so how dead are we?
Pretty dead almost, I'm assuming.
So really dead.
Oh.
I'm gonna in my upkeep, I'm gonna cast Mystical Tutor.
Oh, he's gonna start taking turns.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you guys, do you want me to avoid an infinite turn loop and we can play this a little more like in the red zone?
Play the game, you know.
If you've got the win, I mean, there's no reason not to go for the win.
I think I can get there. I need to make some things happen, but I think I can do infinite turns this turn.
All right, do it. I just want to see you play it out.
Ooh, I don't. Maybe I can't. Maybe the correct is. This might not be. I might not have it. The get is time warp for sure. We're gonna take a few extra turns this game.
Of course.
For sure, Z's.
That's
I
part of
lose
the
a
game,
life
time warp.
for the mana
Vault.
or the mana vault. Yeah. So we'll draw that. All right. Oh, that's tapped.
Yeah, that was on upkeep.
So I pretty sure we need Tatiova. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep these duels. 8, 9. I'm pretty sure we need Toddy. Yeah. Okay. So we have Tatiova. I will pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to time warp.
Yep.
And then for my land for turn, I will play Mystic Sanctuary from my graveyard. And I will
That
put
was
Time
still in your
Warp
graveyard. Okay.
back on top. Is there a way to make this? Yes, there is.
And then you
Yeah,
draw.
he's infinite now.
Not necessarily.
No,
The only
I
thing that can
can't
happen
use
is Mana
Mystic Sanctuary.
Crypt.
He's not infinite yet.
Yeah.
He's not infinite yet.
And in fairness, yeah, Mana Crypt could kill me.
Yeah, Mana Crypt could kill you. It statistically would kill you if you took infinite turns.
It would. Yep. So I'm going to pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Reap and Sow. I'm going to choose the destroy a land. I'm going to destroy Mystic Sanctuary. I will go to my next turn.
Did you draw the card for Tatiova?
If I'm
He
on
did
top of
not.
your deck, then not.
Oh, yeah, I would have done the time warp. Yep.
Yeah, you would have
So
done
I'll
the
go
time warp.
Yep. So I go to my next turn. Aramis, what hurts me?
To hurt you.
Oof. Take 4 total.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we gotta find it fast. I guess I should have untapped the mana vault, but I didn't. Draw for turn.
You have tons of mana. I don't know why you didn't.
Yeah, I just wasn't thinking. Wow,
Gonna
this is
do-
sketchy. I need to blow up that fucking. I need to blow up that. Oh, that's.
I guess I'm wondering why you didn't cast Time Warp again. Did you not have 5 mana?
I didn't have 5 mana.
Oh, okay.
Tapping 9 for Toddy is rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might have to win in the red zone before this kills me on RNG. Avenger of Zendikar.
Oh shit!
14, 15, 16, 17. So I've got 17 tokens.
Somebody's got a white
will
board. We
play
got no
my-
white. Oh, Aramis has a board wipe.
I have no cards in my hand.
I'll play
He's
later.
I
got,
know.
turn.
he's got time warp, so he can move.
Yeah.
Yes, I just need to do it before I die to Mana Crypt, but I think I can. So I will fetch a forest. They will get 2 counters. Oh, do I have any forests? At least I have a forest. Okay, I do.
17 plus
I might
2,
have to
they're
kill
all
you guys through
3.
combat. I've got
Plus
17
Avenger.
tokens, and
They're all
they
2
currently get
threes.
+2/+2.
So 17
And then I will draw
times
2
2
cards.
is 34.
Life.
You lost a life from the Verdant Catacombs, though, right?
Yes, but I gain a life from the second land coming in.
Oh,
Either
right.
way,
You
either
do
way.
you do net one. You have to be sorry.
So we'll cast the time warp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Time warp.
Yep.
The Mystic Sanctuary.
I
Oh
already
wait, no,
play
you
land.
don't have. Yeah, that's true.
I get 1 land a turn. I'll pass the turn. Apollo, what hurts me?
See, what did everyone else say?
Odd.
I say
We're
odd
1
because
and
he's
1,
rolled
odd.
odd. He's rolled odd twice.
He's rolled odd twice, and I'll call even.
Even.
It's odd.
Oh shit!
I will.
He's
play
got weighted
4.
dice.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll untap this fucking thing. Draw for turn.
He's gonna get another turn off
Will-
Mystic Sanctuary.
Yeah, I could.
Are
yeah,
you
I'm pretty sure I can just do
sacrificing
you guys
this
as combat.
sanctuary? I can't see the board right now.
So I didn't sacrifice it. I had to kill it with Reap and Sow. It just destroys target
Gotcha.
land, and I did not play it last turn.
Gotcha.
But yes, if I play Mystic Sanctuary
17
this turn,
times 3.
then I
That's
can put that back on
51.
top. Now they're at 3.
That's 51
Put it in my
damage.
hand.
I've seen enough.
Yeah, I'm good too.
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
not going
we
to die
just-
with
I
the
got-
with
I
the
think I
mana.
can pretty solidly get 2 more turns, and in those 2 turns, I'll be able to get them to like 5 5s or 6 6s.
I think 4 4s would probably be enough.
Yeah, 4
Oh
4.
no, you would need them to be 5 5s or 6 6s actually because it's 33, 39,
You
27.
guys have a lot of life. You guys, I mean, you're sitting at 40, 33, 27. But yeah, I'm relatively confident that I can kill you guys in the next 2 or 3 turns without going infinite.
Well, it's better if we're gonna play a game 2 to,
Yeah, we can cut it short.
decide to play game 2. So,
He has won the game.
all right, this is
GG,
game
guys.
3. He wins this, he becomes Nemesis next week.
So I mean, like exactly what we were doing.
Yeah, which, guys, that needs to be the game plan going forward, Apollo. Apollo, we probably should all attack him at all times, Apollo, and Apollo makes sure that we
Has
go after
every
him, Apollo.
every single attack not landed in his face?
Yes, that's true. But, maybe not take our lands away, Apollo. Apollo, maybe not the lands, Apollo. I'm just saying out loud. I'm
In
just thinking
fairness,
Apollo.
Hey, think about it this way: I gave Apollo a land, and he gave it back to me on like turns 8.
All right, I'm switching up.
I mean, what was it? That was like turn 7 or 8. That's not too early for a game to end.
No, that was slow.
It was
by
like turn
Teddy over
12, actually.
Pretty slow.
8 or,
We
8 or
should
9.
get like a turn counter, yeah.
It was 8 or 9 because I ended up not missing a land drop with the Kodama's Reach because I had missed drawing one, and then I had 8 lands on the battlefield and 1 in the graveyard when we ended. So I think that was about turn 9 or so.
Yeah, we were looking at like turn 9-ish, turn 9 or 10.
Poor Nethroy.
Oh no, you did. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're up there.
All right, so I
What
will
about
roll. I will roll to see how many times we're going to roll the screen. Oh, I should probably go into Discord so that you can see it, and so I can see it.
Will, are you going to be my IT tutor? So whenever I have questions, I can ask
5. Yeah, of course.
Oh, where's my box?
you. Let me know
Once,
your hourly rates.
twice, 3, 4, and 5. Aramis, Will, Apollo, and Jake. Well, if you win this one, next time you go first. So
In fairness,
I'm
you guys
not
could probably
first
pick me
in a
arch enemy
while.
and still have me go last.
And you'd still win.
I can keep this.
Not guaranteed, but possibly. Tatiova is very strong sometimes.
Okay, I'll bring some Is It to win it. Let it all disappear. Waiting for the end to come. Is there in the voice of duality? Let's
go up.
see if
No,
Jeweled Lotus does anything. I pulled one out of a pack and I was so happy.
Oops. Come on. Don't do
All
that to
right.
me. I'm getting my deck out. Hold on. I need a second.
This is a good hand if you guys don't try and nut fuck me.
Well, we like to not fuck you.
I'm
I
also
haven't-
switching to a partial control deck, so maybe.
I'll take a free mulligan.
I mean, it's Veyron. It's Cane Trip Tribal. It's got some...
Mine's a slow deck. Mine's a slow hand, but
Oh, I can't say no to that hand.
Should have played Yidris game too, but I'll go with Omnath.
nice.
So my goal is still to kill you guys as fast as possible, right? And just like show no mercy.
Probably, yeah.
yeah,
Think
it's
about
almost
it
9
this
o'clock.
way. Will,
Yes.
every good story needs a villain. You need to
No.
have someone to fight against.
We don't
Not
have anyone
true.
with fairy tales.
Not true.
Let
Little
me be that
Women,
villain.
Little Women did not have a villain, and it is one of the best stories of all time, my friend.
Let me be your villain, Will. Let me come in and be the villain. And by let
Listen.
me, I mean you have no choice. I'm doing it.
Right. Like, what the fuck? So
This will not be over quickly. You will not enjoy this.
I'm just curious. How many counterspells do you actually
top 10
run?
things heard on Jake's honeymoon. Oh, sorry, what?
In this, I only run like 5 or 6. Like I don't run a lot.
I gotcha.
I run. My goal is to see 1 or 2 a game. It's not super counter heavy, and that like everyone gets mad at Tatiova because it counters a bunch of shit. And it might be more than it might be like 6 or 7. But like I usually only counter like 2 spells a game, and those are usually game-winning threats. I don't have enough counter spells to just be like, "Fuck you, counter spell. Fuck you, counter."
It's not a
spell."
permission deck. It's just I need to save
No.
my stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you
It's
do
mostly to
do
protect myself.
yeah, and you do have some ways to recur the counter spells, but it's not like that's not
That's
not the focus
The
of the
number
deck.
is a little inflated.
Yeah.
The number does get inflated with the ability to recur with like
I'll keep this hand.
regrowths and mystic sanctuaries. I'm good.
Let's see. S and giggles, I'll
Let's see if
keep.
we get our podcast out tonight.
So we're all good.
Yeah, so maybe you don't want to win, because this impacts your editing.
We're
Well,
all good.
If you want, I'll let you in. It's okay.
No, it's okay.
I'm good.
Aramis doesn't like it when I play Atraxa anyway.
Go ahead, Aramis. You're good. We're all ready.
Sacred Foundry pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Underground Sea, pass.
Nice underground sea. You want to buy mine?
Yeah, I wish I had money. Yeah, $800, sure.
Oh,
Listen, I got a sweet job and I'm working from home, but I didn't get, working from home doesn't give me that much money.
I passed.
All right.
So
You're up, Jake.
Are you guys ready to see me become immediately the archenemy?
Sure.
Soul Ring, Mana Crypt.
Oh, much better. Burgeoning.
Oh, burgeoning. Dear Lord, I have one of those. Just not in this blue. Not
Go
my
ahead,
blue red deck.
Aramis.
Good card. Draw. Too bad I missed a land drop.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It
I'm
does
kidding.
its thing.
I'm kidding. Forrest, get your land.
Yeah, exactly. There's only so many you can have.
Pass.
Yep, sure. I only run
All right.
42 in the deck.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Tropical Island, get your land.
Yep.
Turn. Land turn.
Stop, up, keep, draw. Dear Lord. Okay. Mountain. You can have your land. Hot damn. You know, I'll pass.
Draw. Oh, that's good.
Here comes Teddy.
No, I've only got 4. I am going to cast Retreat to Coralheim.
What's that do?
Part of an infinite
So it has
combo.
landfall. It is. So when a land enters a battlefield, I may tap or untap target creature, or I can scry 1. So I will play a Simic Growth Chamber, and I will scry 1. I will leave that on top, and I'll pass the turn.
What do you return? Oh, you return the Simic to your hand?
I return the Growth Chamber to my hand.
Okay.
Why would you return that to your hand when you need 5 to cast Tatiova?
He knows what he's
I
doing.
have my reasons.
He has reason. He has a
He has
fistful of
reasons.
land.
He has reasons.
He gets to play it. He gets to play it every time we play a land and put it back to his hand.
Oh, that's
Yep.
funny. Okay.
Forest.
I will
Are you-
decline my trigger.
Aww.
I'm out of lands. That's all I got. There's no. I scry.
Well, you could Simic Growth Chamber and get all the. Oh, okay. Oh, so you're keeping it on the top. That's
Sure.
right.
I'm gonna scry that to the top again.
And keep it on the
I'll,
top. Okay, I see what he's doing.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Aramis. I'm gonna play a forest. I'm gonna tap 3 for Oko.
Oh, strong.
I thought so. I was like, I imagine that's gonna get countered. Oh, everybody reset your life totals and stuff.
That's good.
I have no response.
Oh. Aramis, what are we getting rid of?
Yeah, you got an Oko.
That's your Oko. There's no creatures on the board.
No, but I
Yeah,
thought it does.
There's no creatures.
It's
no
artifact
It
too.
doesn't.
Oh,
do
There's no
enchantments.
artifact.
Oh, it doesn't do enchantments either, yeah. So I guess
food.
I will +2 and create a food token.
Aramis, are you just waiting to kill my Tatiova when I cast it?
He is. Trust me, that sounds like an Aramis move.
Oko first.
Don't blow up. Dude, we're working together. I'm not going to send Oko your way ever.
I never agreed.
Do not blow my Oko up. It is the only thing that can keep him under control.
I never agreed.
Jesus.
Pass
I
the turn.
get that you have this thing
It
with
is good.
Oko.
You take pass turn?
Yeah, I passed turn.
Alright, draw.
Well,
Trying
you're-
to find a food
You're
token.
talking about, oh, we all need to go against Jake. I never agreed to that.
I
I'm
know,
gonna
but
play an island.
I'll scry to the top.
Alright, tap 2. I'll play tap 2 correctly. I'll play a double island. I'll cast a Mind Stone. Is that fine?
Oh,
Alright,
where are
play
all my
2.
food tokens?
Cast a electrostatic field.
Sure.
Alright, that's it. That's my turn. Should have played that last turn.
We'll play a land. Aramis, are you gonna blow up my Tatiova when I cast it?
I mean, if I could, I probably will.
Yeah, you probably should. If I can cast Tatiova on like turn 3.
Yeah.
I'd probably
I don't think
counter
I
it
can
first.
afford to-
I am playing
Please.
blue.
I can't really
Please,
no,
your
I
God,
can't
counter it.
I can't really afford to feed it into a kill spell though, so I got past the turn.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
On your end step,
Gotta find a food token here still. I don't know where the fuck
I
they are.
am going to cast Roiling Regrowth.
Oh, I forgot that was an instant.
At least with this one, I don't have to sacrifice unless it resolves. So I guess the question's on Jake.
I got nothing.
Okay, I'll sacrifice a forest.
Yeah, no, you're good. I got nothing. No,
Alright.
you're good.
Get a couple basics. Get one of those.
Listen, I'm not the one playing a blue control deck that just counters everything like Apollo.
No, but you do have counter spells in there and untapped.
This is a cantrip tribal deck. I'm just gonna burn everyone down quite fairly. Thank you.
Well, I don't believe what he's saying, but I
just
love
gotta
it.
I just gotta let Will become the archenemy with Oko ruining everyone's game plan, and then I can come in.
But I'm not. I will only be ruining your game plan. I've already established that with everybody. They don't even have to give me anything. I'm only ruining your
That's
gameplay.
some high quality content we got there.
Goes graveyard. Draw.
I'll just make a fake token, I guess.
All right. Cast Omnath.
Nice.
You're
Draw a card. I will shock in a Temple Garden and gain
I
2
will
life
scry.
instead of 4.
I'll leave that on top.
I have to pass a turn after that.
All right. Untap. Upkeep and draw. Oh, cool. Play a Bayou. There's
I'm
the,
gonna tap
there's
your
the,
creature, Will.
I don't have a creature.
Oh, you have a food. Then I'll tap Omnath.
Okay.
With the retreat to Coral Helm.
Yeah, but he still gets
Omnath. Tapped Omnath, not Oko.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm like, wait.
I
You
can
do know
tap
that
your
doesn't really do much, right? I think I can do it. I'm gonna send in Atraxa. All right, let me see. Green, blue. No, I don't have a white. Can't do it.
Rough.
That's okay. I'll bring in Narset.
Yeah, that's literally my entire deck.
That's strong.
I
Any
don't
res-
have.
That's most of
wait.
mine too.
Hey, hold on.
Any
hold
responses?
on. How does everyone feel about their hands?
I like my hand.
I do too.
Damn it! I never get to do this.
I wouldn't do it yet anyway, because
I'm okay with
again,
it, go for it.
yeah. All right, cool. I'm gonna +1 Oko to turn my food into a 3/3 elk.
You're not gonna kill Aramis's commander?
No.
I reserve
Again,
the right.
we are being friendly, him and I. He has made, and again, he's offered me nothing. That's how much you scare me.
You're saying you're being friendly to me. I haven't said anything about anybody else.
I know, but I think you would tend to return favors when people are nice to you, and you tend to get very pissed when people aren't. I'm gonna send 3 at Jake because he is our arch enemy.
Seems reasonable.
I'm gonna -2 Narset to look at the top 4 cards in my library and reveal non-creature, non-land. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I reserve the right to state that electrostatic field is not an aggression against everyone. It is mainly just a mandatory effect that has to happen.
Croson Grip will go to my hand.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
Yes, and necessary in this deck, in this table. And that'll be my turn.
All right. I restate the fact that electrostatic field is a mandatory effect, and that does not mean I have any aggression towards Will or Aramis at this time.
We get it. We're all friendly here.
Grab upkeep draw. Ooh, I want to play that, but I can't play that. I really wish you hadn't played the Narset. I needed.
Sorry, it just I need to get a second target out.
It's very understandable. I'm actually surprised Narset resolved against Jake's deck.
I didn't want it to, trust me. But
I guess
It really does kind of help shut Jake down a little bit.
the only thing I can do is casually leave up 2 blue mana and cast a Runaway Steamkin.
Ooh, pretty.
And I'll pass the turn.
I will draw. Can I afford to do that?
I mean, obviously, I'm going to crochet and
Probably
grip
gonna
one of
lose
his.
this game.
Obviously, I got to
Probably
crochet and
gonna
grip
lose
one of
this
his
game.
enchantments. Which would you guys prefer?
That's up to you. I'm nobody's done anything to me to warrant any aggression in this game.
Cast Tatiova after my land drop. And if it resolves, it'll be the end of my turn.
I'm gonna
I
cast
have-
Disdainful Stroke.
That's a response.
I'll Swan Song it.
Yeah, I needed
That's
I needed that creature. Thank you.
that's a response, but we all lose 2 life, right?
Yeah,
No,
everyone
just one.
loses 1 life.
1 life.
And I'm gonna lose Narset anyway. I just needed to look at the top 4 cards. Aramis is gonna swing, and it deals 4 damage to target planeswalker. They're all planeswalkers you don't control.
Here, we'll have an insect. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Draw. All right. That's actually exactly what I needed to draw.
I think a swan is the only token I actually don't have. I have a lot of tokens.
Okay, I'm going to play a command tower.
I
That
play
will
Sinister Growth Chamber.
gain
I
me
will
4
scry
life.
1. I will scry that to the bottom. And
Okay.
then I'm going to put Hinterland Arbor back into my hand.
I'm going to go to combat.
You
I just don't want Oko to start swapping things around. I'm going to attack Oko for 4.
Oh, dude, that's kind of shitty. Nothing I can do. Thanks, jerk.
Wow.
it's only at 6. Darn.
Yes. I'm going to pay 5 for
Well, because he's gonna get his lands now.
Ashaya, Soul of the Wild,
Ooh.
which counts as a land drop.
Yeah.
So I'll get my mana.
No, you get the 4 life.
But
Oh. Yeah, it does count as a land drop, you're right?
you don't get you get the mana, and then I don't think there's any reason me playing a land because I'm not gonna get to draw a card.
So I will spend.
Actually. Yeah, playing counts as casting, doesn't it? You did
does.
play that land.
It enters the battlefield. Yeah.
Well, it's burgeoning is whenever an opponent plays a land. It's not ETB.
Yeah. I think that would be.
But
Let me.
I'm still not going to.
Yeah. Well, let me check just to make sure.
I'm not.
No,
going
Shy
to
is a
either way, but
creature
you can still
spell,
check.
so you have to cast the creature spell first. So
Right,
it
but
enters as
there's
land.
a
I know, but
Okay, it's a semantic thing with the way the rules work.
Oh.
This is the same as Horn of Greed. Burgeoning only triggers when someone performs the game action of playing a land. But
Right.
that means the land per turn thing. That doesn't even mean fetching. So like if I fetched a land, that doesn't trigger.
It doesn't ETB.
It doesn't trigger
I mean,
burgeoning.
when you cast a spell, do you play it?
That's not the same. That's not the action of playing a land from your hand.
Right.
Gotcha.
And then like if someone casts like a rampant growth, you don't get the burgeoning trigger off of that either because that's not playing a land.
Well, yeah, but now we're talking about casting a land.
Right. It's a special. Yeah, it's a special game action that no one can respond to during your main phase when the stack is empty of taking a land card from your hand and putting it onto the battlefield for your land play for turn. That's what burgeoning sees.
So for devil's advocate, if I play Explorer and I can play an extra land a turn, that would
Yes.
trigger burgeoning, correct?
That would
would.
trigger burgeoning, yes.
But if you played Growth
Then I would get to
Spiral,
play another land.
if you played Growth Spiral, that
It would
wouldn't
also
trigger.
trigger.
That would not trigger.
Oh no, that's put a land into play.
That's
Yep.
put a land into play. That's not
Yeah,
playing a
nice.
land. That's a really burgeoning and Horn of Greed are the two cards. They work kind of weird that way. All right, so I have the 5 mana floating.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend the green, the red, and the blue to cast Scoot Swarm.
Oh shit.
Ew.
That's going to trigger Omnath, deal 4 damage to each planeswalker I don't control, and each player.
Ugh. Does
All right.
Scoot Swarm? Oh my god, that's gonna fucking see itself, isn't it?
It
Whenever
sees
land
itself.
ETBs?
It's a land,
Sure shit does.
so that makes a copy.
Hey guys, I'm not the one who's the thing anymore. You should definitely try and get Ashaya. Like that's probably the thing to Oko.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have to, yeah.
Like I know Tatio is a good target, but I think Ashaya might be a better target.
And then I have a white floating I am going to spend the floating white to Swords to Plowshares Tatiova.
There you go.
And I will pass the turn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll play this white. Thank God.
I will play a land from my hand.
Those do me no good.
I will scry that to the bottom.
Boot Swarm's a problem, boys.
Boy, if only someone had Disdainful Stroke in their hand, huh? Apollo.
Well, it wouldn't have targeted Scoot Swarm
Can't
anyway.
target Scoot Swarm. It's
Has to be 4 or
greater.
higher.
Could
Yeah.
target. I mean,
Could have
yeah,
targeted the
could have
Ashaya.
Ashaya, guys.
Could have targeted the Ashaya.
Ashaya
Yeah.
is the problem, not the Scoot Swarm.
How big is Ashaya?
Currently a
5, I think.
8/8.
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah, I've got a +1 and make Ashaya a elk. There's no choice on that one.
She is elked.
Yeah.
I hate that, by the way, Aramis. I hate it.
No, you don't. You have Oko. That's the whole point of the card. Is to
I
shut
was
off other
gonna
cards.
do Jake, not you. I hate that you made me target you, but you opened
there's-
hostilities, my friend.
There's no target for Jake. His
Oh, that's true.
is dead.
I'm gonna bring in a Traxa.
I did that with the full knowledge that Ashaya was going to get elked.
Right.
Because I was planning on killing Oko next turn anyway.
It's like I can't just not play the game for 5 turns in a row. I gotta do something.
I'm gonna kill Oko next turn anyway, so doesn't matter.
There you go.
Oh, sorry. Let me take my 4 damage from you.
I am going to.
Will you take your 4 damage from me?
No, that I didn't do. I did put it on my Planeswalkers though. Going to combat. Not gonna do any combat. Going to end step and adding a +1 count.
You already.
count.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Proliferate. Forgot about that.
So I'm gonna untap. Upkeep. Draw. What's everybody's hand size?
4.
6.
One.
Just 1. Does that get me anything?
Just one for me.
I heard you. Thank you. I mean,
I'm kind of okay with you wheeling at this point. 'Cause
if-
Aramis is very happy with his hand.
If you wheel me, I can't deal with Oko.
And Oko's not going to hurt you. I give you my word. I will leave him away from you for a long time.
that's the thing is,
Wheel.
Oh, Oko is going to keep a check on the board. That is the only reason he's there.
I mean, I could probably still kill.
He's got a Traxa. He's got a Traxa. We need to get some ammo against this guy. Wheel.
I physically I do not have a mana to wheel this thing. I'm going to cast Veer in the Voice of Duality.
Oh,
put a counter on my Runaway Steamkin, and I'll pass the turn, casually leaving 1 blue mana open. I say as I probably don't own a Swan Song, but no one knows that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll cast Tatiova. Tatiova on the stack.
He's already at
I
7.
have no response.
No response.
Mr. Storm?
Land
No,
for
I'm
turn.
kidding.
I'll scry. I'll scry that to the bottom, and then I will draw and gain a life, and I'll pass the turn. That's it.
Oh, Fluster Storm would have
Not a
got
good game
Tatiova.
for Tatiova. No, it
Tap.
wouldn't. Non-creature.
Draw.
Oh, Fluster Storm is non-creature? Okay.
It is.
I mean, you know
Tap
cards better than me.
3. Beast Within
So it's
targeting
playable.
Oko.
Sure. Jerk. I don't think you understand how this game is played, Aramis.
I do. Oko
Yeah,
sucks.
He's winning. I think he understands it very well.
He absolutely hates Oko. He really, I know playing Oko makes him insane. He gets so fucking pissed off. By the way, guys, if you want to trigger Aramis, play Oko. Every game.
3 for a Rada Heart of Kelt.
That's so that's Teferi Time Raveler for me. I will refuse to ever play Teferi Time Raveler in any deck ever because I absolutely hate the functionality of that card.
I love that card.
I got
He's in
4 of
here.
them. Card's awesome.
He's in
I
here.
Don't get me
will.
wrong. Teferi Time Raveler is 100% a design mistake. But I love
Yeah,
him.
Yes.
He's too powerful.
I will play a Stomping Ground from the top of my library, triggering Omnath and both Scoot Swarms. So I'll gain 4 life and get 2
I
more
will
copies of
decline.
Scoot Swarm.
I will decline my trigger.
So that is now 3 copies of Scoot Swarm.
If it's relevant, only 2 of them are
Able to attack, but I'm not going to attack with them.
Gotcha.
I will go to combat and I will pass combat and pass the turn.
Okay.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep.
I'm gonna check my
Eh.
dogs.
And draw. That helps.
Am I dead yet?
No.
Not yet.
What are you guys even doing?
I'm trying to think.
Don't hurt yourself. Will's like, fuck you, Jake, board wipe.
Oh, please don't board wipe me.
Going to combat.
Yep.
Aramis, you have no flyers?
Not currently.
4 near you.
I have no blocks.
That attracts a damage. Commando.
That attracts a damage. 1, 2, T4.
I'm going to spend 4 for Nevinrel's disc. Comes in tapped.
That enters tapped.
Turn.
Is that the I'm gonna blow up the thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Artifacts,
Um,
creatures, and enchantments.
So I have
But-
a question.
What?
It's good. It's good.
No. Everything resolves. I just had a question for Jake there. How likely
Yeah.
is it for me to be able to play cards this turn?
That
He
only
unblocked
depends on how
Nevinrel
aggressively
disc.
It's going to impact my board.
It
Yes.
probably will not negatively impact your board at all.
And you
I would
guys,
like
here's
if
the
it
thing.
doesn't ki-
You guys don't want to mess with
Go for it.
Nevinrel's disc because he is he's going to keep Scoot Swarm under control. Because Captain
If
Scoot
it
Swarm
doesn't
now.
kill me, I'm usually okay with it happening.
I don't think it'll kill you. It'll
There
be
you go.
fun
Go
though.
for it.
It'll be fun.
Yep.
I'm gonna
Oh,
cast Stormkill
Don't play
Arnest.
Wheel of Misfortune.
Oh, it's not Wheel of
Oh, okay.
Misfortune.
I thought you were gonna cast Wheel of Misfortune.
Stormkill Arnest. Any response?
None from me.
Nope.
Oh, you tapped out. Okay. Steamkin's gonna trigger twice, so he's gonna ramp up to 3. I'll burn him for 3 mana, and I'll cast Jessica's Will. Who's got the
Nice.
highest hand total?
I have 3.
I have
Alright.
2.
I don't know how
Will?
many cards Will has.
6.
Alright.
5.
That's what I
6.
thought.
6.
Alright, so on my cast of Jessica's Will, everyone's gonna take 2 damage.
Yep.
Alright. Then still on the cast, Runaway Steamkin's gonna get 2 counters. And still on the cast, what's his name? Stormkill Arnest is gonna generate 2 treasures. Do I have treasures? I do. Treasures.
Treasure.
Treasure. Okay, where's my? Here we go. This might take a while. Okay, so
Take your time.
Jessica's Will now will resolve.
Why did
And
you
now
all? Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
add 6 red. And I'll exile the top 3 cards of my library. And I may play them this turn. Expressive Iteration, Mountain,
Oh, nice.
Prismari Campus.
Man,
I
he's
will
still a little
take-
bit behind.
I have missed 3 land drops. I'll play a mountain per turn. I'm going to move.
Trigger's burgeoning.
Oh, it does trigger
I will
burgeoning.
decline my trigger.
I will move to cast Expressive Iteration, burning a treasure, and 1 of my 6 mana. So now, let me get another thing. I'm gonna have 5 red.
You have 5 red floating, and your Steamkin's up to 3 counters again.
Yep, my Steamkin's up to 3 counters
And
again.
we lose 2.
And everyone loses 2 life. I'm gonna look at the top 3 cards, add 1 to my hand, exile 1, and this might be really fun. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 in my hand. I'm gonna exile solve the equation, and I'm gonna throw this one back into. Do I shuffle it or bottom of the deck? Bottom of the deck. I'm gonna bottom that card. Okay. All right. So Runaway Steam King is up to 3. Everyone takes 2. I generate 2 more treasures. I've got 3 treasures, 5 floating mana. Steamkin is still awake. Expressive Iteration goes to the graveyard. I'm going to move to cast Solve the Equation. I'm going to burn 2 of the floating and 2 of the floating. So that gives me 3 left.
So it's 2 more
and
damage.
1 blue. Everyone takes 2 more damage. And I generate 2 more treasures, which will go up, bring me up to 4. I'm going to search for Time Warp.
You got it.
Do I want to search for Time Warp? What is the best thing to search?
You're going to counter a spell there, Jake.
Yep.
Where is it? Do I even have Time Warp in this deck? This is going to be an interesting thing if I don't have Time Warp in this deck.
No, you said search for it. No.
I only took up half my deck.
That's not how the card works.
What do you mean? Well, that's not how what card works.
you don't name the card before you search, you know.
I know.
I was joking because
that's how Will was doing it, yeah.
Warp. I'm like, that's not how solve the equation works.
That's how Solve the Equation works
Search
in
for
my
anything
book.
you want.
It's not how it works, though. You're okay.
I mean,
No, it works. Not how any of this works.
Oh, I can't copy spells right now. Okay. See, I'll search for Time Warp.
Actually, I'll do this. I know it's still a shot. I just turned it upside down. It's not a token.
Alright. I dropped the card. My bad.
Drop the old drop the card under the table trick. Yeah.
I mean, I did put it back in the deck.
Uh-huh.
My hand is right here.
Uh-huh. But I have big enough hands to shuffle a 100-card deck.
I do. I
They're
thank you for,
incredibly large.
Very incredibly large.
Isn't it annoying when you start winning and Will gets salty and starts making fun of you?
No. I make fun of you when I'm winning. To be fair, I'm an equal opportunity fun maker.
Wait, Aramis, how much? Oh, Aramis is just gaining life. I forget that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I get 4 life for the first land drop, so I've gained 8 life this team off of Omnath.
Yeah, about that.
Finish him. That is a sound effect I need for the board.
Yeah, but the problem is you only play the sound effects when you're doing it, not when they're doing it against you.
Oh no, I do play it when they're doing it against me.
Add 3 more, so I'm up to 6 red floating and 4 treasures. Just as Will can go into the graveyard. The only thing exiled is my Prismari Campus. Let's go to. I mean, I guess I can try to cast Time Warp. I'm gonna burn 2 treasure tokens. I'm going to burn 3 mana.
Mhm.
And I'll cast Time Warp. And on cast, I'll make 2 more treasures. Everyone's gonna burn 2.
2 more damage.
Because it's a blue spell, Steamkin doesn't get anything.
You got it.
I'm gonna keep going. Just in case.
Okay.
Anyway, I have a lot of cards.
I think his machine's going at this point.
Yeah, it's going. It's gonna be really hard to stop it. I'm gonna spend my 3 red
I just need to see.
and
I just need to see reliable card draw, and then I'm good.
1 red, and I'm gonna cast Past in Flames. So that's on the stack. It's gonna burn everyone for 2 again. Ramp Runaway Steamkin for 2, and generate 2 more treasures. And I can all of my.
Yeah, he's got another 3 cards. Yeah, I'm good.
I mean, I can tell everyone. I have 2 wheels in my hand: Mizzix Mastery and Treasure Cruise. I'm gonna keep going for a while.
Oh yeah, that's game. He can wheel 4 times.
Yeah, I can wheel a lot of times, and I can take a lot of turns.
In fairness, you might wheel me into a kill spell, but
in fairness, I mean, I can keep going.
Right, Aramis, what are you thinking? Well, I mean, he might just. Problem is, the turns he's taking could cause us to just go out every time we play something. We lose 2. Aramis, what are your thoughts? Are you seeding or?
No, I have higher life than you guys. He's got to do enough damage to kill me.
I do have to do enough damage to kill you. All right, so you already took the 2 damage from Pass in Flames. All of my spells, including Pass in Flames, have flashback. All right. I'm going to move to cast Jessica's Will.
Apple, have you been taking your life? Because I'm down to 29, and
he doesn't take damage from that.
It's opponent.
Oh yeah, it's Apple. You're right. Sorry, my bad.
Alright, so I'm gonna move to cast Jessica's Will. I'm gonna burn 3 treasures to do it. Ramp 2 treasures. Back up to 4 treasures.
You take 2 damage.
Goes up to 3. Everyone takes 2 damage. And then I'm gonna add 6 more red. I'm going to burn, so I have a total of 9 red. I've burned the Steamkin, so everyone understands that. Burn the Steamkin, so I have a total of 9 red.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Treasure Cruise. I'm just going to hard cast it. I'm going to, what is this, 9 red, so I need 7. So I'm down to 2 red.
And 1 of your treasures.
Yeah, 1 of my treasures, and it's going to ramp me 2 treasures, so I'm going to go for 5 treasures.
Net 1 treasure, yeah. We take 2 damage.
Net 1 treasure. Everyone takes 2 damage. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm going too fast. I didn't exile the top 3 for Jessica.
Yep, do that first.
Yep. Top 3, so that's Young Pyromancer, that's Ponder, Talisman of Creativity. Alright.
Then Treasure Cruise.
Then Treasure Cruise, I'm going to draw 3 cards.
So the Jessica's Will is now exiled.
Jessica's Will is now exiled. Alright, I'm going to take my 2 red mana, and I'm gonna cast Young Pyromancer from my exile.
Yep.
I'm gonna ramp Steamkin up 2 counters. Alright. I'm going to cast Prismari Command. I'm going to just... What modes do I want? Probably want to draw 2.
Copy the spell and then cast Time Warp again and get 3 turns as opposed to 1.
I mean, I'm going somewhere. So I'm gonna cast Prismari Command. I have several triggers.
Young
Pyromancer.
You're sacrificing what, 2 treasures and...
I only have 5 treasures, so I'm sacrificing 2 treasures. 3 treasures. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna get 2 treasures back, so that's 2. Steamkin's gonna go up to 3 counters.
Right.
Everyone's gonna take 2 damage. Young Pyromancer is gonna make 2.
Don't give him a hard time. His deck's doing
2
his
on
thing.
1.
It's awesome.
Alright, and I'm gonna get 2 1/1s. This is very big. Now Prismari Command is gonna resolve. I get 1 more treasure, so it goes up to 6. I'm gonna draw 2 and discard 2. 1, 2. Oh, cool. I'm gonna discard 2 lands because I don't need them. I'm going to.
So Prismari Command is now in your graveyard.
Prismari Command is now in the graveyard. Okay. I'm going to burn a treasure. First, I'll burn Steamkin, and I'll have 3 more floating red. I'll burn 1 treasure to go down to 5 and cast Ponder. On the stack, everyone's going to take 2 damage. I'm going to make 2 treasures, go up to 7 treasures. I'm going to make 2 more 1/1 tokens.
Now, just keep in mind your Prismari Command and your Ponder do not currently have flashback.
Yes, they do not. I'm aware.
Okay.
But the time warp does, and that's where
The time warp does.
Time Warp does. Yes.
And then, so I did all my triggers. I'm going to look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to put them back in any order and draw a card. I'm going to put them back like this. All right. And then I'll draw the card. I will burn a treasure, go down to 6, and burn 2 red to go down to 1 floating red. And I'm going to cast Frantic Search. I'm going to draw 2, discard 2, but on the cast, I'm going to make 2 more tokens. Everyone's going to take 2 more damage.
Yep.
I'm going to make 2 more treasures, go up to 8. Oh no, wait, I've already. My counter says I'm at 9.
I haven't been able to see the number on the dice, so.
Okay. I'll just leave my counter at 9. I'll call that because it was at 7 last I checked. So it's at 9.
Draw 2, discard 2, untap 3 lands.
Draw 2, discard 2, untap 3 lands. So I'm gonna draw 2. Discard Soul Ring. Discard Fire Diamond. Untap 3 lands.
Amazing how much he drifts, guys. You're like, am I the only one seeing this video behind, or?
About a second behind.
I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
2, and I'm gonna cast Kessig's Flame Breather. It's just another. Whenever I cast a spell, take 2 damage.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's
each,
good.
This
each,
is
each
non-creature
spell,
spell.
each spell is 4 damage then for
Each spell is 4
non-cre-
damage.
for non-creatures, and then 2 damage for instants and sorceries.
All right.
Or no, it's still 4 damage. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and Runaway Steamkin is up to 2 again.
Right. Frantic Search is in the graveyard.
If Frantic Search is in the graveyard. Okay. Okay, I have 9 treasures. I'm going to. Oh, that's just lethal. Okay, I'll move to Overload Cast Mizzix Mastery. And that's lethal if it resolves.
And Jake's the only one that can respond to that, so.
In response, I
Okay.
will tap for blue, and then I'll pass priority.
All right, so if you got the Mizzix Mastery, yeah, that's going to be lethal then.
Yeah, that is lethal on pretty much on cast because I have well more than.
Right. You have more than enough since you cast them all
More than
without paying their mana costs.
Yep.
Nice.
Well
Nice.
done, Apollo. Good job.
Good
Thank you.
work.
This is a very thought deck. When it goes off.
Well, we'll be glad to take it down next week.
All right. Yeah, I had
Oh,
Wheel of
man,
Misfortune
I
in
don't
my
have to
hand. I had Windfall, and I had Dive Down.
Yeah, you don't have to
You're saying I
come
don't
next
have to
week.
come back? I mean, I can't. I mean, I don't get to come back next week.
You can come back. You're always welcome. You know that.
Oh wait, why do I get to come back next week? I'm already coming back on. Does that mean I get to
I
do Nemesis
don't.
live?
No, you don't do Nemesis. You're now going to go to game 2 next week.
Oh, I know. Then we'll,
What?
Sorry.
I didn't hear it.
I hit a button. I'm sorry.
Okay.
all right.
So,
Good game,
all
guys.
right. Good game. That's going to do it for us tonight, guys. Special thanks to Apollo and to Jake. Jake from Cantrip Cartel. You want to throw a shout out on your stream there, Jake?
Yeah, sure. So, Cantrip Cartel, check us out. You can email us cantripcartel@gmail.com, Facebook, Twitter. It's all the same. But we do a Eternal format themed podcast, so it's more about Legacy and Modern, and we're going to start picking up Pioneer because it's now the Pro Tour. Whereas Will and Aramis do a pretty good job of like keeping it casual and like encouraging people to buy casuals for casuals. Matt and I play a little more aggressively, and like I said, I'm going to try and chase down the Pro Tour. So if you want to follow that, hit us up, Cantrip Cartel Anchor.com/Cantrip Cartel.
Anchor.fm.
Available Anchor.fm/Cantrip Cartel. Thank you. And then
Yes.
pretty much everywhere podcasts are found, you can listen to me and Matt ramble about how much of a fucking joke Legacy is. Delver was 5 of the top 8 in the last showcase and 35% of the meta.
So you're saying Delver's
king.
Yes.
Delver's too good. At what point do we recognize it's 0 tier, it's S tier? Ban something, Watsy, and don't be a fucking coward. Ban Ponder.
Ooh.
What's wrong with
Wow.
It's too consistent. It makes the deck. It really, you need to. I mean, I could do an hour on Legacy. You need to ban Brainstorm. They won't ban Brainstorm because people like Brainstorm. You got to ban Ponder. The deck needs to be less consistent. The reason blue shells are so good is they're too consistent. Unless you want to ban every single efficient threat, you're going to put print into Blue Red Delver for eternity.
Wow. Hot take. All right.
Really a hot
Well,
take.
guys-
Ponder's pretty gross.
Yeah, Ponder is gross.
Oh yeah, you mean that card that's banned? The card that's banned in every single format it's legal and it's restricted in Vintage? Yeah, ban that.
Ponder, like we're talking about the spell I just cast. Ponder.
Yes.
Top 3 draw
The
1.
one that helped you win
Yep.
that game. Yes. Yeah, that would be.
60 card form. It's banned in every single 60 card format it was ever legal in. The only one it's not banned in is Legacy, and it's restricted in Vintage.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging. Thanks for playing. We will see you soon. We'll see you next week. Come back Monday. And if you're doing the Winnabox, don't forget we need videos. So have a good one, guys.